What's up, gamers? Good Saturday morning. What's up? Yo, what's up, Andrew? What's up, gamers? How we doing today? Hello, what's up, Banked? Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. Guys, I have something really cool to show you. Just for the early viewers, for no one else. For people who are here within, like, the first 5 minutes. I want to show you guys something that I got today. So, I've been playing Pokemon Sleep for, like, almost a year. It'll be a year in, like, June. Or July, whatever. And I have wanted one thing. That entire time. The entire time I've been playing Pokemon Sleep, I've wanted only one thing. And I got it today. It was a shock because I didn't actually think I'd ever get it, or I thought it'd be a much longer time till I found it. But it looks like today was my day, because when I woke up to my Pokemon Sleep this morning, glanced over to the Pokemon within my sleep, there was a shiny Ditto. Oh my gosh! If you guys don't know, shiny Ditto was the first shiny I added to my living dex, and getting it at Pokemon Sleep is kind of rare because it's a very, like, late game thing. Like, it doesn't show up until you have, like, Master 4 or 5 or something, but yeah. We got the Ditto. We got the shiny Ditto. It's so pog. I'm so happy. So now all we need to do is get the shiny Kabuto today. We've already broken the shiny Drought, I guess you're going to call it that, but Pokemon Sleep doesn't really count half the time, you know. The sun is really bright this morning. But yeah, I found that today, which was super sick. But with that being said, no reason to chat about it. We all get it. We know, Neo. You did it. Congratulations. Big whatever. Find some shinies already. Understood. Let's get to it. I've gotten Rhydon and Krogunk. Really? Through you've been doing Pokemon Legends hunting, right? That's what you've been doing recently? Alright, we got 2 eggs to start. Gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, nice. Nice. Good stuff. Do you have the Shiny Charm in Legends Arceus? Because getting the Shiny Charm in Legends Arceus is pretty difficult at times. Because you have to get a 10 on every Pokemon. Or research level 10. Anyways, we're back to it. We're back hunting Kabuto, our beloved little hermit crab boy. No, I'm not getting research level 10 on all Pokemon. Why? Just better shiny odds. Just saying. Better shiny odds. Nah, it's all good. Anyways, welcome back to the stream, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Let me make sure I put shuffle on my this, otherwise we're just gonna listen to me Tobo right off rip. Let's get to it. I'm hoping to find one Kabuto today and be closer to being done with the Kanto Living Dex. You know, we've been on 2 left for a while now. And I'm hoping to find this Kabuto early. Be done with it. Because a lot of it just seems like pressing the same button 20 times. Hey, I don't want to be that guy. That's most of shiny hunting. Not to be a hater or anything, but that's just shiny hunting for you. Pressing the same button 20 times. Welcome to the world of shiny hunting. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm hoping to start Deoxys soon. I want to start Deoxys as soon as I start hoeing, but in all honesty, with me streaming 5 days a week, this upcoming week, I'm going to stream Monday through Friday. It's going to be really hard for me to find time to finish the Pokemon Fire Red game, so we'll see. No, I only press button 10 times in DA, so that's not true. You definitely press it more than 10 times. There's no shot you finish it in 10 turns, and then 4 of those turns are picking which route you take, so I don't believe you. That's just shiny hunting for you, man. There's nothing inherently difficult about shiny hunting. You just have to get used to it. Just get used to the pain of not being done with your shiny hunt. That's all shiny hunting is coping with the pain. That's all it is. Anyways, let's get into this. Let's get into finding our Kabuto. We're gonna go over double odds on the right-hand screen, and we're already over odds on the left-hand screen. As always, the last line or hunt in the Kanto decks, and every deck always wants to take its time. It never wants to be easy for us. It always wants to be a long, arduous process. I don't understand why, but it always does. Okay, but there's nothing fun about pressing strong style Hex 30 times on Spiritomb. I don't get a funny colored Pokemon. Yeah, but you don't have to do it 30 times. You don't have to pick one of them. You have to get 10 points. You don't have to perfect it. You just have to get 10 points. You can do it. I believe in you. Trust me, you'll get more funny colored Pokemon if you do it. You're thinking about the short term, not the long term gain. We don't think about short term gain here, we think about long term gain. What if I find one Kabuto today? Okay, who cares? Finishing the living decks though. That's down the line. Just keep that in mind. Gotta keep a long-term perspective, you know? You want the instant satisfaction. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has ruined your mind in terms of shiny hunting. Get yourself on a full odds hunt. Really feel the pain. Feel the pain of pressing those buttons hundreds of times until you find a shiny. You have to understand. Become one of us. Anyways, welcome back to Stream Bank. Hope you're doing well. I've gotten myself on a full odds hunt, then I gave up. That's the only time it becomes a waste of time. The moment you stop doing a shiny hunt you were doing, that's when it becomes a waste of time. It's only a waste of time when you quit. Otherwise, no matter how many encounters you do, you got to your goal. Quitters never win. This is true. 99% of shiny hunters give up right before they find the shiny. Just like gamblers. You call it shiny hunter, I call it time gambler. And most of the times, I lose. The house always wins. Full odds hunts are fun, man. They're annoying for a long time, and then, you know, you go, like, quad odds for Arceus, but, man, the feeling you have when you find a full odds shiny is just, it's not really comparable. Because even if you find it early, it's like, oh my gosh, I got so lucky, and if you find it after a long time, it feels really good. Keep getting evolution items I needed, yeah. I got a lot of the evolution items from when I did the space-time distortion hunting back in the day when we were doing legendary hunting and wormholes. Like, when Pokemon Legends first came out and space-time distortions only showed up, or like shiny starters only showed up in space-time distortions rather than the mass outbreaks that we got. I spent a lot of time in those, and you get a lot of items by just doing space-time distortions. Though it would require us just to sit there for a stream and wait for a space-time distortion to show up so we could run in and then get a shiny Scizor instead of a shiny Oshawott. It sucked. It's very upsetting. "50 minutes of standing is so fun." Yeah, it's rough. I heard there was no way to maximize it either. I didn't know if there was a way to do it better than I was doing it. I don't know if the research was ever done. I know Austin John did a little bit of research on it, but he also had 4 switches, and I don't really have 4 switches. And even at that time, I only had 1. The switch I have on my right switch was got during, it was a Scarlet and Violet one, so I've only had it for a little over a year. You literally just have to stand there. Yeah, you don't do anything. You just stand there and look. Look out onto the world. That's all you do. It's what got me all the evolution items that I needed, though. I got a lot of evolution items. I think I did 40 space-time distortions in total, if I had to guess, before Mass Outbreaks came out and gave us the easier way to shiny hunt starters. I think that was the case. At least I'm pretty sure that was the case. I could be tripping, but I think that was it. I think I did like 40 to 50, somewhere in that range. And then I found the shiny Scizor, and then Mass Outbreaks came out. Huge W. I should have just counted the shiny Scizor I found in Mass Outbreaks as the, in Space Time Distortions as the Scizor to my living Dex, but I rehunted a shiny Scyther and the Indigo Disc. Oh well. When you shiny hunt for as long as I have, you get duplicates and you kind of forget which one do I count. I don't know. Like, I need to still get Igglybuff and Jangmo for Lolola. Hello, what's up, FQ? How you doing, homie? What's good? Hello, yo, what's up, Jalen? My goat. Just good with you, home dog. How you doing? Guten Tag, guten Morgen. Currently 1:27 a.m. and it's daylight savings tonight. Wow. You're gonna have a really fun morning. I mean, technically I have gotten 3 full out shinies. That is true. Just your full outs are 1 in 300 rather than like 1 in 4096. Which doesn't make it any less full odds. It is still full odds. That is right. I'd actually be kind of down if we got rid of daylight savings in total. Like, I know it gives me a nice day every year where we fall back and we get an extra hour, but it seems so useless. Like, and the fact that there's some states that don't even acknowledge daylight savings time, like Arizona, my friends in Arizona, they don't acknowledge it. I'm like, well, then why do we acknowledge it? Why do we acknowledge it at all? I know it's for like farmers and stuff, but can't we just like get rid of it? Is it really that purposeful? Wow, you've gone quite a little bit over odds. Nah, just a small bit. I mean, we're not even double odds yet. I've gone 6 times odds, so we're fine. The Arizona thing ruins it for me, to be honest. What do you mean? That there's other states that don't celebrate it? Or celebrate it. I don't know if it's a celebrated thing, but like, acknowledge it. I just don't get it. I just don't, like, I don't understand why it's necessary. Because the reason daylight savings was made was so that the clock aligned with farmers' schedules more. But like nowadays, like, I know listen, I used to live on a farm. My dad was a farmer for a while. Do we really need daylight savings? Like, can't you just live with the time in the year, which would be like, what is it? It's like late October, or mid-October to mid-March, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. It's not even half the year. 5 months where the clock's just a little bit off compared to the sun. Like, I just don't get it. Arizona makes me think time zones in general are dumb. No, time zones are necessary. Because otherwise you're going to have people whose sun rises at like 1 a.m. or whatever. Like, it's like, the time zones are necessary. But still haven't gotten Dialga Redemption in over 24 hours now. Well, I'll tell you now, FQ, my Arceus hunt took me like 260 hours. So even though you've hunted for over 24 hours, I would strap in. Because you got lucky under odds. You don't know if you're going to get lucky under odds again. Hate to be a damper, but Geodude, Tatsugiri, another Geodude. I've lost one, and the Geodude's free. Oh. Sounds fun. Well, it's just how it is. You decided to BDSP full odds on. BDSP is a cruel mistress. It gives and it takes. 240 hours to go. You're almost there. You're on your way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't completely hate what's it called? I don't like super hate daylight savings. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, it seems like it's it's been proven to mess with people's mental states, and it's like, why don't we just get rid of it? There was a vote in Congress to get rid of it, like earlier last year, and I don't think it passed, which is unfortunate, because I would have appreciated that. Have you checked your swarms? Yes, it was, what was it today? I think it was Swinum today again. I don't know. Actually, let me look through the swarms. What swarms have I not gotten? Swarms BDSP. I haven't seen Pidgey yet. I've seen Magnemite, Farfetch, Doduo, Drowsy, Voltorb, Cubone, Natu. Haven't seen Dunsparce. I've seen Snubble, Swinub, Corsola, Delibird. Phanpy I've seen. I haven't seen Smoochum. I've seen Zigzagoon, Surskit, Absol for sure, Spinda, yes, Spoink. Actually, I think it was Spoink today is what I had. Electrike. Yeah, I think I've gotten most of them except Skitty. I've gotten most of them except Skitty. Maybe it's just waiting for me to finish the Kanto Living Dex, and then it's going to say, now you may have the Skitty outbreak. Currently sending a Grand Piano rapidly to your location. Alright, thank you. I will send it back. Return to sender. What are swarms? Swarms are Pokemon that do not normally show up in routes, and they show up once. They show up randomly for a 24-hour period. So every 24 hours on midnight, your time, your swarm changes. So. Have fun, never heard of them? Yeah, you have to unlock them you have to talk to an NPC and unlock them in your game. If you go to Barry's house in Sand Gem Town and talk to his sister, they'll unlock. I've been looking for a Skitty one for a while now. In fact, I've gotten Electrike twice. When did I start talking about this? I forgot when I started talking about the Skitty outbreak thing. I feel like it's definitely been over 28 days. Or however many total Pokemon there are in swarms. I think I'm definitely over odds in terms of just getting the swarm that I want, which is fine. I don't really care. I'm just trying to figure out how to get Sparkle Green one. You already figured it out. It died. Like a month and a half, maybe? Okay, yeah. I think it's definitely been over odds on days, but I don't really care. As long as it shows up at some point during my Hoenn Dex completion, then I'm fine. Which, surprisingly, we came into this hunt and we only had... we came into this Dex and we only had 6 Pokemon we needed to finish. We're going into the Hoenn one with only 10. But some of them are, well, some of them are easy. Some of them are BDSP radar hunts. Most of them are Masuda hunts, so we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see how quickly we can complete those 10. Because these 6 have taken us a long time. That doesn't include Jirachi and Deoxys, though. Jirachi and Deoxys will continue on past probably when the Hoenn Dex is completed. I would like to finish my portion of the Hoenn Dex outside of Deoxys and Jirachi before the Hoenn event happens, which would be nice because when is shiny hunting? Right now. I don't know. I want to have it finished so I can just focus on Deoxys and like Regice and just do legendaries at this event again. Because that was the nice thing about the Johto event is like I didn't have any shinies to hunt because I had everything. So I was like, oh, I'll just re-hunt everything. I would like to do that again, but I don't know if that'll happen or not. We'll have to see. We shall have to see. The problem is between now and the Hoenn event, I have to replay through my Ultra Sun, get the shiny charm because I caught all the legendaries in that game. And then, you know, why are the swarms so bad? I don't know. Swarms are really bad. Their luck is awful. do, do, do. Do, 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 do. So we just need to hope we can finish off this Dex and then start the Hoenn Dex up. It's just a lot of Masuda hunts, unfortunately. Who's your favorite viewer? Probably my wife or No Plug, one of the two. Just depends on the day. Actually, generally it's Georgie if she's watching. Though Georgie doesn't talk in chat a lot. Also, wrong your, L. Me, I earned it. That's right, it's Jalen. Yeah, well, you got me. You got me. Such a silly question. Who's your favorite viewer? I offered pizza, remember? Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, I never got that pizza offer. Like, you know, people could offer me a lot of stuff, and if they don't follow up on it, I don't know how you could be my favorite, you know? What if someone said, hey, Neo, I'll donate $100, $200, $300? And I'm like, okay, cool, when's it showing up? They're like, oh, no, but you're my favorite. I'm your favorite, right? Because I offered you it. It's like, well, an offer doesn't mean anything if I don't get it. I offered a grand piano, remember? I don't remember asking for a grand piano. Like, this is just something you've, like, really, like, forced onto me, and I really don't appreciate it. Because I don't really want your grand piano, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm good, you know? Like, if the only thing you have as an argument for yourself, Jalen, is you offered me pizza without following up on the offer, then I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't think you're high up on the list. I offered nothing, remember. No, that's not true. You've continuously offered Scrabble, which has put you even lower on the list than you'd expect, Banked. GGL. Get absolutely rolled. I didn't offer you Scrabble. Well, you continue to offer Scrabble, and maybe I don't want it anymore. What a shame I just airstriked it to you. Oh well. I guess we'll get over it. I feel like there's a lot of legality issues about dropping a grand piano from the sky on an apartment complex. Like, I don't feel like you'd just easily be able to get away with that. I feel like if there's a plane flying through the air holding a grand piano, and no one asked, hey, what are you doing with that grand piano? One, it would be a huge knock on our security in America. And two, I think you'd probably get in trouble, being that you were the one who made the order. What a shame it didn't get to Neo's floor because he's not on the top floor, probably. Nah, you don't know that. What if I am on the top floor? What if I live in a skyscraper apartment on the top floor and I look down at all the peasant brokies down below me because I'm just so rich? You ever thought about that? Thought about that? I mean, I do stream shiny hunting and make about $20 a month streaming it. So, like, think about that. I look down on all the brokies who cannot afford my penthouse skyrise apartment and say, ha! What a shame that you cannot be like me. God forbid someone airstrike a piano to your house. Yeah, God forbid. Oh, God, I hope it doesn't happen. I mean, my pilots are specifically trained to drop pianos quite precisely. I'm not saying that you're gonna miss. I'm saying that I think the ethics behind dropping a grand piano on an apartment complex, I feel like you're going to get in trouble. Are there even skyscrapers in Texas? Yes. What, you think Texas just hasn't gotten there technologically yet? You just think we're not there yet? Oh, dude, we don't know how to build a skyscraper. I don't know. Go to Dallas, bro. Look up Dallas skyline. Yes? Okay, listen. I get it. You guys really like to crap on Texas. We're not stupid, all right? We may like guns and have a bunch of people who, like, die hard for Trump, but we're not completely stupid. We're not full of a bunch of idiots. I couldn't imagine a streamer walking up and down 3 flights of stairs and never mentioning it on stream. What do you mean? You don't think I'm in physical enough shape to walk up 3 flights of stairs and not complain? I can do that. I'm the picture perfect image of health. Skinny, pasty white, huffs and puffs every time he has to get out of the car. You know how it is. Only the pilots get in trouble. I'm not traceable, probably. If you put probably on the end of that, I wouldn't hold too much weight on that. I mean, you're kind of incriminating yourself. Yeah, that is true. You are kind of admitting in a YouTube chat right now that you are indeed going to drop it on my apartment complex. So I don't really know how this is working out for you. I'm no snitch. Well, being that the piano's gonna drop on my house, I will be a snitch in this case. Being that the piano's gonna possibly hurt me or my wife, I will be the one snitching. I want to clarify that now. I am the one snitching. And I do not feel any shame in that, as like I am just protecting my family. I will stop the grand piano strike now, I guess. Thank you. Thank you for calling off the grand piano strike. I appreciate it. I'm still telling you, my apartment is so small, I literally could not fit it in here. I actually don't think there's a single room in this apartment that could fit a grand piano. I don't even think my living room is large enough to fit a grand piano. Maybe the bedroom if we took everything out of it. Hi, hello Iris, Mari, Gabrielle, Sarmiento. Dude, I kind of wish I had like 4 or 5 names. Do you realize how sick that would be? I kind of wish I had that. I kind of do. Music, got you. I kind of do, being that my name is Charles Chucky Landon NeoHere Carter. Nerd somewhere in there, but like, I don't know, it's just not as pretty. Anyways, welcome to the stream, Iris. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I will redirect it to Diorio instead. Hey, listen, you can redirect it to anyone in this chat. Don't do it to Diorio. That's my dog. Don't hurt him. Morning, y'all. Morning. Hello there. Hello, Gaming with Frankie. How are you? What's up, Burb? Happy morning to you, homie. Welcome to the Kabuto hell. We are looking for Lima and Beanstalk. The Lima and Beanstalk journey continues. I see we still hunted these two. Yep. Not moving on to the Hoenn Pokedex until we're done. We got more Kanto to find. Until these two are found, we will be here. Actually, just to prepare you guys, what are the 10 hunts that we have to do for Hoenn gonna look like? What are they gonna look like? So, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Masuda hunts. 1, 2, 3 BDSP hunts. That's it. 7 Masudas and 3 BDSP hunts. That's so poggers. Yay. I'm going to be multiple Masuda hunting. I can't hate Bass. Well, Feebas is a pain, obviously. Not really. Feebas is already done. Yo, what's up, Zach? How you doing? Help me. Feebas is already done. Feebas is really easy if you have the teal mask. Good. Glad to hear you're doing well, homie. A Bronzong and a Zubat used an infinite combo on me in PLA and I died. Good. L. Yeah, we'll practically be doing Masuda method for all. We'll probably do the 3 BDSP hunts as soon as we can. Just because we'll probably start with the BDSP hunt. The problem is some of these Masuda hunts are going to have to be done on 3DS. Well, some. I specifically mean one. Yeah, I've been going for Feebas for all day, 0 Feebas. Well, I think you might be doing it in the wrong game. It depends on what game you're doing it in. If you're doing it in, if you get an outbreak in Scarlet and Violet, it's not that hard. Once you find Feebas and Oris, the chain fishing is straightforward, yeah. Yeah, Teal Mask, just get an outbreak for it. Start yourself up a water sandwich and then reset and start yourself up a water sandwich. Get on top of the mountain in the crystal pool area and reset, and eventually you'll get an outbreak for it. Or not reset, but day skip. Eventually you'll get an outbreak for it. But yeah, we only have 10 left, and it's 7 Masuda hunts, 3 BDSP hunts. We don't technically have to do all of them Masuda. We could do some of the fossils in random encounters again, but being that like all of our fossil random encounter hunts have gone way over odds, that may not be the best idea. Maybe I just need to get over myself and become Masuda Manny. Get level 1 shiny Magikarp and wild at that resort area. Nah, I'm good. No thanks. I'm just trying to get one of every shiny in the game, including the DLC Pokemon. Yeah, go for it, homie. I've done that myself, so go for it. Masuda is tried and true. I still think of how much quicker that Dhelmise could have went if it was Masuda. Yeah, I know. I just hate doing double Masuda hunts with my hands. Like, you can see how I'm shiny hunting right now with my hands, and trying to do 2 Masuda hunts with this would be really rough, but it might just be what we need to do. Especially with, like, the fossils and stuff, because I think we've just learned that this sucks. It'd be funny to watch you waste multiple decades of your life trying to get a level 1 shiny Magikarp. I don't think it'd take decades. Well, I guess it might. A 40,000 chance times 8192. Yeah, it might. It probably would take that long. I'm good, though. I'm only worried about getting one of every shiny Pokemon. I don't really need to find, like, the level 1 or whatever. I'm having a great time. I'm shiny hunting Scraggy right now. Good luck with that. Scraggy is annoying. Scraggy's an annoying little dude. Little doohickey. Okay, come on. Would be slightly easier because Vital Spirit or whatever the ability's called. Does Vital Spirit affect... I don't think Vital Spirit... Well, I guess it does in Pokemon Platinum. It doesn't affect it, though, in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which is where everyone's been hunting the level 100 shiny Magikarp, is in Scarlet and Violet recently. Hello, what's up? What's up, Glass? How you doing, homie? On the other hand, is easier? Yeah, Scrafty is easier. When you finish your main shiny decks, would you consider going for alternate forms? The ones I counted towards mine only added 300 from what I was saying last time I was here. I don't think so. I mean, I might. I don't know. It depends on how, like... I feel like by the time I finish my living decks, I'm going to be really tired of shiny hunting, and then I will get my fix of shiny hunting every time I come back for a new generation. But if I'm really like, oh, I really want to do a full form decks and everything, then maybe. But I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I think it'll be good for me after I finish this journey that I've started almost 5 years ago now to just call it afterwards. Like after I've been doing this for like nearly as long as I have. Just say, you know what? I'm going to come back for every generation. I'm going to keep the living decks updated and complete, but I'm not really going to worry about forms and all this other stuff that doesn't really matter. Spinda and form decks? Yeah, seriously. Well, Spinda doesn't look any different in Pokemon Home. Plus, form decks are really like... You know, form decks are really like... They're kind of... well, anyways, like a lot of them are barely different. I always use the Shinx difference. It's like barely different. Neo shiny hunting retirement arc. I mean, I might retire. I'm gonna be like Michael Jordan, where I retire and then come back a few years later to finish a new generation of Pokemon. That's gonna be me. It would be cool, like after I make my living decks video. I think like pipe dream scenario, I make my living decks video, it blows up, and then every time I come back for a new generation, we just have like a bunch of viewers here to watch me complete the living decks, then I disappear for another 3 years. It almost becomes like an event every time there's a new generation. I don't think that will happen, because part of people caring about your content is consistency and being in front of them. Like you need to see their face and get used to seeing their content consistently, and if I don't stream for 3 years, I think people would just stop caring about me. But I don't know. I'd rather that than keep slaving away at a form deck that I don't actually care about. I can't wait for the Hoenn event and bonus just Jirachi. Yes, sir. It's going to be a good time. PM7 going to start advertising for you when you do your return streams. That would be cool. do cooking streams in between. I'm not that good of a cook, unless you just want a casserole tutorial, which I don't really want to do. I also don't really have the ability to do cooking streams because I don't have access to like my computer cannot reach my kitchen. Dark Souls streams? Yeah, I'm not a Dark Souls gamer. Sorry. I'm gonna turn the music back on. Hopefully it's not horrible. Consuming casserole stream? I mean, if you watch me during the Hoenn event, I'll probably eat food at some point on the Hoenn event, and the chance is like if I've cooked that food in preparation, it's probably a casserole just because it's easier to make. Like green bean casserole? Oh, dude, green bean casserole is my favorite dish at Thanksgiving. It's not a very popular opinion, but I love green bean casserole. That stuff is delicious. Every year for Thanksgiving, my family asks me, hey, you know, my family being Georgie's family, because we do Thanksgiving together. They're like, what do you want to make for Thanksgiving? What do you bring? And I'm like, I'll bring green bean casserole. And I think like me and maybe 2 other people are the only ones that eat it. Not everyone eats the green bean casserole, which I get it, but that just means more for me. Yummy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do for content after the Living Dex is done. I don't know. I don't really have an idea. Honestly, though, the way you'll probably get a lot of content from me is just watching me be in PM7 events. Because I'll probably still stream PM7 events and stuff like that. You're telling me that even if I finish my own Living Dex, I'm not going to show up and, you know, shiny hunt in the 24-hour events or whatever events John wants me to be a part of? Absolutely not. I'll be there for that. And the Rocket League streams. Yeah. The Rocket League streams will become really big. I'll become a professional Valorant player. That's what I'll do. Can't wait for Neo to Living Dex Coliseum. Why would I need to do that? It's all the same Pokemon. The only Coliseum shiny you're getting is the Jirachi bonus disc shiny, which will happen after we finish the Oxes. Or during the Hoenn event, I guess. I might do it during the Hoenn event a little bit. But shadows? Why do shadow Pokemon matter? They don't look any different. They just have a ribbon that that makes no visual difference. It's torture, Neo. Don't do it. I'm aware of what it's like. I'm not gonna do it. I don't care. Listen, there are a lot of shiny hunters out there that are a lot more dedicated than I am to doing these absolutely insane things, like, you know, Sonics or Gen 3 Hunter who are working on Gen 3 Living Dexes. Like, Pokemon only in Emerald, what's it called? Emerald, any Gen 3 game. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Those are the only games they hunt in. I guess Coliseum also counts as well, because those technically came out during the Gen 3 era. Those people are the people you would really want to, like, if you want to, like, watch some intense shiny hunting, go watch them. I am, while I've been doing this for 5 years, I'm not like them. Shiny Professor Oak Challenge and Scarby? That actually, I don't think that would be that hard. I don't think a Shiny Professor Oak Challenge and Scarby would be that hard. Because all that means is you complete the Living Dex before, you just have to complete the Living Dex before you do a single gym, right? I can't imagine that would be that difficult. Like, I mean, it would suck. Sure. But, like, even in a Professor Oak Challenge, you only have to catch one of each shiny. You don't even have to catch, like, you don't have to catch a Living Dex. It's just a Professor Oak's challenge. I mean, if you watch Johnstone's challenge in Let's Go, which is harder because it's Let's Go, it doesn't have great shiny odds. But he only had to catch one Bulbasaur, you know, one Charmander to do each of those events, so I think you could easily do that. I was hunting a Growlithe outbreak the other day in Violet, and 2 minutes later I got a shiny Nimble and Skiddo, no Growlithe in sight. That sucks. You could actually get shiny Growlithe. You don't need an outbreak to shiny hunt Growlithe. If you go a little bit south of where the of where the cloth Titan is with a fire sandwich. It's like only Growlithe down there. True, but it would take a while still. I mean, yeah, any shiny hunting would take a while, but I mean, if you're able to, well, I guess you wouldn't be able to get Herba Mystica, would you? Because you can't get Herba Mystica until you have 5-star raids, and you can't get that until after you beat the game. So you wouldn't have access to shiny hunting methods. I guess your best option would be making level 1 sandwiches, resetting for an outbreak, and then going for it at that point. I have the worst luck with outbreak shinies. I swear I find more shinies outside of outbreaks than actually inside of them. I've heard that a lot of times from people. I don't really understand what's going on with outbreaks. Like, the odds are better, technically. But I don't understand what's going on with people's outbreaks. Can't you do 5-star raids online? No, you can't. Not on a new account, you can't. I guess if you have a code, maybe? If you had a code, you could do it, I think. Can you enter 5-star raids if you have a code, even though you haven't unlocked them in your game yet? Is that a thing? I think so. Okay. Took me multiple sandwiches for one shiny, multiple times. That's so weird. How interesting. I guess some people's luck just lies in different places. Well, if you could do that, then it's really not that hard. I mean, if you could throw on a sandwich for each kind, like you just do the rice drop method and you just throw on a sandwich, you could. I think completing the shiny Professor Oak's challenge in Scarlet Violet would not be that long. Would not be that hard. I think that's something you could easily take on. Now, if you added the DLC, it would definitely take longer, because the DLC you wouldn't even be able to complete. You could do Kitakami, but you couldn't do Indigo Disc until after you beat the main story. So even in that case, it wouldn't work. I'm not sure if that would go against the no online rule, though. Is there a no online rule, though? Shiny hunting the Titan Pokemon in Scarby because the Titans can be shiny even though you can't see them or catch them. Is there any way to tell if they were shiny or not? Like, you have to, do you beat them and then check your Pokedex entry? Because if there's no way to tell, then you don't know. I just got a first encounter every time. I don't know how you would check that. If there was a way to check it, it'd be an interesting hunt for sure. And your Dex, it can say, oh, okay, cool. It's, for me, my shiny hunt that doesn't look shiny is my Ash Hat Pikachu. I did that one. Which is so funny, because it just sounds like you're saying, ass hat every time you say it. But I'm not, I'm saying Ash Hat Pikachu. Right now I'm trying to reset for Authentic Sinistea and Sinistra outbreaks, but I somehow got a random Authentic Sinistea in my original playthrough. Now I have to check each Sinistea outbreak. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's rough. That is no fun. The no online rule usually refers to trade evos, other starters, version exclusives. Oh, okay. For Professor Oak's challenges. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be weird. I'd have to see if anyone else has done a Professor Oak's challenge, a shiny Professor Oak's challenge in Scarpy. Because I'd assume sandwiches are allowed, but also if you wanted to keep it full odds elitist, you could do it that way as well. I don't even think shiny sandwiches help that much when you are a full odds. I think it just becomes like a shiny charm, right? It's like 1 in 1365 at that point. It shows the shiny. Oh, interesting. Okay. I think it just gives the extra rolls. Yeah, but I think like when you consider odds with us, if you consider odds without a shiny charm with a level 3 sandwich, I think it's just, I'm pretty sure it's just, what's it called? It's just shiny charm odds. It's the same thing as that. I mean, listen, if people want to shiny hunt those things, that's cool. Again, I'm not about it. I'm just trying to finish my living dex. I'm almost triple digits away from finishing my shiny living dex. I'm almost under 100. So like we're just gonna focus on that. There's a lot of cool hunts you can do out there for the sake of it, but I'm good. The only thing I might consider hunting is doing, like, I found the fire breed Tauros, but I never found the aqua breed Tauros, and I might find the aqua breed Tauros at some point. It'd be nice to find that. Found a shiny worm out of bounds. Damn. Charm only 2048, sandwich only 1024, outbreak 1365. Wait, charm charm only can't be 2048. No, that's not, no. That can't be right. Charm only's always been 1365. Charm only and outbreak only 1365, sandwich only 1024. Oh wow, so sandwich only is actually better odds. It gives you more shiny rolls. Interesting. Okay, well that's cool then. So sandwich actually makes it better than just having the shiny charm. And 1024 isn't bad, especially when you add an outbreak into it, because if you were to add an outbreak into it, then you're looking at like you're probably looking at like 1 in 800 odds. That's really good, honestly. That's actually pretty good odds for finishing a Professor Oaks. Better than what John's had to go through with Let's Go. I mean, goodness. That game's rough. I'm kind of happy I don't have to hunt Let's Go anymore. Even though everyone's told me, why aren't you hunting Kabuto on Let's Go? God, I wonder why. Sandwich and outbreak is 1 in 809 if the infographics are... Okay, that's what I thought. It's like 1 in 800, somewhere in that range. Because sandwich, it sounds like sandwich is like 4 rolls, and I'm pretty sure outbreak is 3 rolls, if I had to guess. Probably somewhere in that range. Those full odds and Let's Go farm the stupid fossils. I know. Trust me, bro. I know. I've said it multiple times. Everyone asks the same question. Why not hunting in Let's Go? I don't know. I wonder why. Plus, Let's Go is not always the best game, man. It's not always the best game to hunt in, especially with the fact that you can phase on shinies you don't want. What was the last shiny we found in Let's Go? I'm assuming it was that Nidoran male we found. That was like the last shiny I ever did in Let's Go. Be too difficult from having all hunting components? Yeah, it wouldn't be hard. If you did sandwich and outbreak for every single hunt you wanted to do, it wouldn't take that long, I don't think. I don't think you would struggle that much. I mean, even without the outbreak, sandwich odds by themselves, if you just like, I mean, if you just hopped online with some of those bots that give you Herba Mystica and just grind out Herba Mystica for like 20 hours before you actually do the whole Professor Oaks challenge, and then throw on a sandwich every time you do a hunt, it won't take you that long, I don't think. It might take you like 2 sandwiches per shiny, but even then, it's like, I think you'd have to find maybe 230 shinies, given different, like, what's it called? Like evolution lines and stuff like that, because Professor Oaks does not require you to find 1 of each. The Shiny Charm and Let's Go? What's wrong with the Shiny Charm and Let's Go? Since it usually first you're getting Pokemon, yeah. Yeah, it just depends on what your rules are around that. Do. I got all 150 Pokemon in Let's Go because I was bored one day. Yeah. It's not, I mean, I think the most annoying part about the Let's Go Shiny Charm is you can't get it before hunting the birds. Like, you can't hunt the birds. You have to transfer in the birds if you want to hunt them. Alright, y'all gotta get started on work. Take care, everyone, and good luck with the rest of hunting day, Neo. Peace, Bird. Good luck with work. Can you guess which one I'm missing? Mew. But you also don't need Mew to get the Shiny Charm. Oh, Meltan. Yeah, Mew or Meltan, one of the two. You don't need Mew to get the Shiny Charm. You don't need Mew... You don't need Mew, Meltan, or Melmetal to get the Shiny Charm. You just need Mewtwo. We love Mew. I actually gotta transfer up my shiny Mew. I need to work on that. I need to finish my... God, I have so many games that I need to complete. I need to finish my Heart Gold so I can transfer up Pokemon through Gen 4. I need to finish my Fire Red so I can shiny hunt Deoxys. And I need to replay through Ultra Moon so I can hunt Pokemon in those games for the Hoenn event. Dude, honestly, after we complete the Kanto Dex, it might just be streams of me playing through Pokemon games. Look up a speedrun guide to beat. No, I know how. I understand. I just don't look forward to it. That's all. Did I already hatch 5? Really? Dude, that felt so fast. Dang, 3 females in this batch. That's impressive. When we reach 2730, we are now double odds on the right-hand screen, by the way. At 2730. The Kabuto continues to drag along. And not add one. I mean, you could shiny hunt the birds in the wild. Yeah, good luck with that. They spawn so rarely. It's so unlikely. They spawn literally so rarely. Like, there's no shot. Do. Or you could transfer all the Mons in. Yeah, you could easily do that. You could just transfer in the birds. That's what I did. Or I think I had someone trade it to me. I forget. I forget who I had trade me the birds when I was getting the Shiny Charm. Not that I ever hunted the birds in Let's Go anyways, because I just once I got Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it just made more sense to hunt them there. I've seen a grand total of 1 wild shiny bird on the internet in Let's Go. Yeah, hey, they're so incredibly rare. They're so impossibly rare to find. I've all the time I played Let's Go, I've never seen a legendary bird in the wild. I know John saw a Moltres in his game during the Kanto event. Dude, imagine if that was shiny. Imagine if John got a wild shiny Moltres in Let's Go during the Kanto event. That would have been insane. Also, the amount of stress you'd have trying to catch that thing before it fled. Oh my gosh, I would have a heart attack. There's definitely some YouTuber working on getting all 3 shiny birds in the wild. Yeah, I think the problem is, no hate to that YouTuber, whoever they are, I don't think people would care. I'm gonna be real. I don't think people would actually, like... I don't think it's that impressive when you can just shiny hunt the birds through their, static encounters. Like, I think it'd be impressive, but outside of, like, the hardcore shiny hunting community, not a lot of people would care. you know. I mean, even like, I think what made Johnstone's video so big of finding a shiny Pokemon before every gym was the fact that it was like, finding a shiny is already hard to like the casual viewer, but finding every shiny Pokemon before every gym is even crazier. Is why I hope that if I make a video that I found every shiny Pokemon, it will do well, because that's more impressive than just finding a shiny Pokemon. Crushing me after his air dropped on me? Well, that sounds like a you problem. Sounds like a you problem, brother. Hi, what's up, Julia? Welcome to stream, Harry. Why are Sneasel so strong? I don't know. They're just they're built different. It's those past form Sneasels. They just really know what's up. They've lived a longer time than we know. I should probably get to bed now. I will wait until 2700 on left. Oh, okay, cool. On the left? Dang, good luck with that, bro. It's gonna be a while until we reach 2700 there. I'm telling you now, you might be here a while. My lefts and rights are mixed up because the grand piano, yeah. It's easy to blame a lot of things on the grand piano, isn't it? What are you looking for? I don't know how to answer that. I'll let you take a guess. I'll let you guess first, and then I'll confirm or deny. He's looking for his life's greatest illusion. Yep, I'm looking for something that I'm pretty sure doesn't exist. But you never know. Kabuto? I don't know, is that Kabuto's name in a different... Is that Kabuto's name in a different language? Yes, I am looking for Kabuto. Yes. That would, you know, with the shiny Kabuto there, and the shiny Kabuto there. Yes, I am looking for Kabuto. That is correct. It also says in the title that I'm double Kabuto hunting. So, yes. And yeah, I'm looking for Kabuto. Is this the McDonald's app? Yeah. What do you want, a Big Mac? Big Mac, 10 piece, what do you want? Come on, hurry it up, I gotta get to the next order. $10 piece with a Coke? Alright, sounds good. Do you want a medium fry or a large fry? Large, alright, do you want your drink large as well? Yeah, please. All right, cool. That'll be 1091. See you at the or 1091 when you come for pickup. Thanks, no problem. Do I have 5 eggs? I just checked what I have. Alright, there's 2,700. Wow! Is this the one? Kabuto? No. I'm in pain. 30 away from double odds, gamers. Let's look forward to it. Let's all celebrate our double odds incoming. God, I'm so excited. I'll wait for 666. Alright, well, just wait for this batch to hatch and it's the very first egg. The evil Kabuto. Will it be the evilest Kabuto we've ever done seen? That is the real question. Here we go. Here we go. The chance for the evil Kabuto. Kabuto 666. L. Alright, well, GG. We'll never find the Kabuto now. Dude, how long must I go for this Kabuto? To what length must I go for this Kabuto to show up shiny? Do I have to go double odds and everything? Triple odds? Am I in another Delmai situation? What's happening here? It's always at the very end when things want to take their time. It's always at the very end. It's just how it is. 30, 69, and 696. I'll reach 696 on that. I don't think I'll reach 3,000 on this. I don't think I'll get there. Definitely not, because I get about like 100 encounters an hour, and we're already an hour in, so I'm not going to reach that. But 696, I'll let you know. We'll see if you're right or not. I am single-handedly bringing back the Kabuto populations. They were fossils, and now I have brought 670 of them back into the wild to be reproduced. I am saving the dying Kabuto lineage. I'm saving them. Should I go to bed or should I wait till double odds? I think you should do what's best for you and not from what some random white boy says on YouTube. Don't listen to me. What happened to J-Pine? I don't know. He still is here sometimes. He's just morning streams he's usually not here for. I don't know what goes morning streams he's usually not here for. If he is here, he shows up later. He's a busy man. He's got stuff going on, I'm sure. But yeah, he's usually not here for morning streams. Which will be good for him next week, because next week we're going to have 4 late night streams and 1 morning stream. We're going to be streaming Monday through Friday next week. Just so you guys are aware, next week the schedule has changed. We will be streaming Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday will be night streams, and then Friday will be a morning stream. I'm not gonna say it. Wow. Wait. You know? Oh, I know. I know what you're saying. Is this a Jason Wait, is this a Jason, like, improvement arc? Is he growing? Is this his growth? Is he growing right now? Is he growing past his old self of always making fun of me for not finding shinies? Yeah, character development? This is Jason's character development moment. He's moved past making fun of me. You haven't found anything in 3 days? I know, it's been rough, bro. And I'm over odds on both of them, about to be double odds on one. It's been a rough scenes for me, I'll be honest. It's definitely been rough scenes for me. We're almost 3 times over odds between the 2 hunts combined. So we're in a rough spot. We're definitely in an ouchy place. But you know what? I think your character development might be the reason I find the shiny today. I believe. I believe that Jason choosing not to make fun of me for this is what will be the reason that we break our shiny drought. I think this will be it. I think this is our moment. I hope so too. Because otherwise you gotta go back to what you were doing, you know? You gotta go back to what you know. So Jason, Georgie and I started playing Majora's Mask last night, and she didn't know anything. I didn't realize she didn't know anything about the game. Like, she didn't know anything about the main mechanic at all. It was interesting. She wants to know more. She wants to do more of the story, though, so we're going to be doing a lot of the side quests and stuff. I mean, we're going to be 100%ing it, so. But she didn't know, like, she didn't know about the moon. She didn't know about the 3-day mechanic. She didn't know anything. So, I'm looking forward to playing through it with her. We didn't get that far last night. We got through the first 3 days, and I got the Bomber's workbook so we could do the side quests easier. Or we could do the side quests. I got the Bomber's workbook because unlike the 3DS version, you have to actually go and get it a second time on the second 3-day cycle. So that's pretty much all we did last night. Oh, and I got the bigger cash bag through the bank. So I think we're at like day 2 on our second cycle or something. Which is cool for me because I know a lot of the story of these games because I've like watched videos and stuff on them, but I've never actually played them. So I get to experience it as like a player this time. Which I'm excited for. Sleep got boring? Bro, you were gone for like less than 5 minutes. Alright, well. Oh well. You slowed the time down, right? Yeah, with the inverse song of time, yeah. I did slow down the time on the second one. Now, when do you... There's also the double time song, right? But I think you get that in a side quest. Anyways, I'm looking forward to it. The one thing I'm worried about after finishing Majora's Mask is playing Wind Waker because, oh God, I feel like I need to play Wind Waker HD, but I really, 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 really don't want to buy a Wii U to do it. I don't want to buy a Wii U to play Wind Waker HD. I don't want to. It's so much extra, like, it's so much more money to play a game that I'm not, to play on a console that I won't. You know. Good thing he's not pulling an M&J TV on us. I mean, I don't know. We're getting close to it, you know. Skull emojis indeed. Listen, Mikey could never, alright? Mikey could never. Well, you need it for 2 of the HD games. I know, and Twilight Princess HD too. Ugh. But even then, it's like, dude, I don't want to spend like, because even if I were to go to like an old like a game exchange or something in my area, it would still cost me like $200 to get a Wii U. And if that's the point, if that's the case, I might as well just like start buying a PlayStation 4 or something. Or sorry, PlayStation 5, so George and I can play like newer games as they come out. Just play it on the Wii, Neo? What, Twilight Princess? No, if I'm gonna play Twilight, like if I'm gonna buy, I don't have a Wii. I don't think I own a Wii. Or at least I don't know where I'd get a Wii from. Or like who owns one that I could use it from. It's kind of crazy how the Kabuto M&J TV thing has stuck for so long, when like it's been so long since Mikey has done anything Shiny Hunting related. Like, I guess he made a big deal out of it with him spraining his wrist, and he did go over odds by like 1.5 times, but he didn't even like go double odds or anything. Johto event, Neo? What about the Johto event? Kabuto wasn't part of the Johto event. I don't know what you're talking about. He did something Shiny. Okay, but that's okay. But like again, like that's so long ago. When did he do his Kabuto thing? You could probably get a Wii U from Goodwill. Yeah, I can look into that. I mean, I don't know how much would it cost for me to get a. How much would it cost me to get a Wii U from Goodwill? Let me see here. M&J TV Kabuto. How long ago is this? So this was 2 years ago where he made the video about Pokemon that wronged me. But that was even before he actually did the Kabuto hunt, which was... When was this moment? When did he find Kabuto? When did he find Kabuto? How long ago was this? Why can I not find the clip? Yeah, this was 4 years ago that he did this. That's so long ago in terms of YouTube. Like, the fact that people still talk about him struggling with Shiny Kabuto 4 years later is crazy. What up, Lima and Neo? Yeah, what up, Shadow? How you doing, homie? Depends on how they price it. Yeah, I'll have to look. I mean, I'll try to find something. I mean, we still have to complete Majora's Mask, which is going to take us a while. Like, we're probably, with how much time Georgie has, we're probably not going to be until, like, mid-June, because she's going to be, we're not going to be playing a lot of it until she's done with school. We're going to be playing, like, 1 day a week. And even then, we'll be playing for, like, maybe 3 hours, so. It's going to be a while. I don't have to think about it right now, but it is something that I'm considering of, like, do I just buy a Wii U so we can play Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD? Because I know for a fact that Wind Waker looks 10 times better and fixed a lot of the annoying parts of what Wind Waker had. Yeah, I definitely should consider getting it. A used Wii U is not so bad on eBay, Neo. Plus, you can pretend it's for work. Well, that is true. It could be a work write-off. Let's see. eBay. Wii U. Well, it's like $100. Well, this one's Japanese, though. Yeah, dude, this is $300. Wii U gaming system, 32GB, gamepad complete bundle, matte black. Why is it $300 for a Wii U? Yeah, I don't know. We watching Neo buy a Wii U off eBay? I'm definitely not buying a Wii U right now. If I'm gonna buy a new console, I'm gonna wait till a Switch 2 comes out. I can't be buying a Wii U right now with a Switch 2 on the horizon. I gotta save my money for that. I gotta save my tax write-off money for that. I can't buy a Wii U and then the newest Nintendo console in the same year, bro. What am I doing? I may be stacked with cash, but not that stacked. I may live in a penthouse apartment in a skyscraper, but I'm not that rich. We'll have to see. I don't know. It just depends. Because I already own a GameCube and Majora's and Wind Waker. Imagine Nintendo throws a curveball and goes, nope, the Switch 2 is actually just the Wii U 2. Yeah, if they wanted to tank their stock, or not tank their stock, but tank their company's popularity right now, they'd do that. I watched a video recently from a guy named Arlo, if you guys know who he is. He's like the blue puppet guy on YouTube. Like, he looks like a Cookie Monster, except he doesn't like Cookie Monster. Anyways, he made a video talking about will Nintendo ever hit the popularity that the Switch did, right? Because, and like, what is their next steps? Like, what are they gonna do next? And I think it's a good question because the Switch has done insanely well, and has finally, for them, cracked the barrier they had of either being hardcore gaming or like casual gaming. Because the Wii was like all casuals, right? Everyone and their mother owned a Wii because they was like, oh, Wii Sports is fun, and it was all for casual gamers. But like the hardcore gamers, they could never get to play the Wii because it wasn't as good as other consoles at the time, and like if you were a real gamer, you played Xbox or PlayStation. The Switch kind of changed that. Like, obviously, PlayStation, Xbox still exist, but people who are both hardcore gamers and casual gamers like the Switch because of the fact that it is both portable and a home console, and you can take it wherever you go. Like, the gimmick of that has not gotten old yet, and I don't think it ever will, because it's something that no other console offers, and things like the Steam Deck and even PlayStation trying to make something similar has happened because of how big that is for a consumer as a Switch title. Or, sorry, as for the Switch. And I wonder if whenever they make their next console, it's hard for me to imagine them doing anything else than making the Switch better and better. Like, the same way that PlayStation and Xbox have found a console that continues to sell as long as they keep making improvements to it and making a new console with the same idea. Like, it's still always going to be an Xbox, it's just going to be a better Xbox or a better PlayStation. I could see Nintendo doing the same thing with the Switch, at least for a while, and making better and better Switches, rather than making a brand new console with a brand new gimmick, because if they do that, like, you still have to have the portable and at-home functionality, because then what about all the handheld games, or the people who used to make handheld games? Are they just going to make it for the console now? Like the at-home console? I guess they kind of have done that with Switch, but it's still, some games are made with, like, handheld in mind, you know? Sheesh. Well, that's actually not bad. That's not bad, Jason. That's actually pretty good. 125 is not that bad. Yeah, I'll consider it. Again, I don't have to think about it until I don't actually have to think about it until until we beat Majora, but I'll consider buying a Wii U for Wind Waker HD. Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. I reckon the Switch 2 will just be Switch with store music, themes, and a bigger screen. I mean, it's definitely gonna have more powers. Double odds? Oh yeah, we did go double odds. Wow, look at that. I wasn't even paying attention. We're double odds on the right-hand screen. Big pog. It's definitely gonna have more than that. It's gonna be a more powerful console. I could see them adding something gimmick-wise. Maybe they do something with the dock that makes it a little bit better than just, like, a thing you place your Switch into. But I don't know. I don't really see. At the same time, I don't think they need to make a lot of changes because I think people will buy a Switch 2 because it's a new Switch. People did the same thing with the OLED. The OLED sold well just because it was a new Switch. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe they remove the fan and add one of those chips that Apple uses. I don't think they'd add an Apple chip. Apple makes their own chips now, don't they? I didn't know Goodwill did online auctions. They have Wii U's for like 30 bucks there. Dang, that's crazy. Specifically the Apple chip? I don't know. I don't know enough about technology to know what they will and won't do. You don't know a Switch is more powerful than a phone, right? Yeah, but he's talking about chips that also go in like the Mac computers. Like the Mac, an iPhone and a Mac computer do not have the same chip. Yeah, dang, that's crazy. How interesting. Huh. I didn't know Goodwill had an auction site. What? Yo, what's up, James? Welcome to the stream. How are you? The ones that don't need a fan. Though my sister still managed to pour water on that laptop. I didn't think a place that gets donated stuff would auction it off. That's crazy. But it's like eBay, so you don't get it that cheap. Okay. That's kind of crazy. I literally did not know that existed. I didn't know an auction Goodwill existed. I don't know, if anyone could speak about the Switch 2, it's probably Jason, because Jason keeps up with a lot more of the, or at least I feel like Jason keeps up with a lot more with the Switch 2 rumors than I do, and he knows a lot more about technology than I do. I think I can't imagine that with this new console, I mean, they're just going to make another Switch and just make it better, and people are going to buy it because it's a better Switch. I'll buy it. I'll probably get two eventually. I'll probably get one from John as a company Switch, then I'll buy my own. The sad thing is we're not going to really hear anything until like probably September or October, because at this point the Switch 2 has been pushed back to 2025 from what we've heard, which sucks. So we're not going to hear about it for a while. Finally, Shiny Terrakion 13,000. So yo, congratulations. Did you have the Shiny Charm or did you hunt at full odds? 13,000 with the Shiny Charm is crazy. It's like 10 times odds. You really need to just make a better Switch. It's not like they have competitors in the space, yeah. I mean, you could argue that maybe the Steam Deck is a competitor, but it's not really. Because unless you're emulating Switch games on a Steam Deck, it's not really a competitor. Plus, the Steam Deck, I think still most games need an internet connection now. Who actually bought a Steam Deck? A lot of people bought a Steam Deck. It did. I don't think it sold nearly as well as like the Switch did. But you know, it's also hard to play computer games on a portable computer. Like, especially when you think about what Steam. I feel like Steam is like the PC Master Race kind of console, you know. Like Steam is the place where all the PC gamers, it's what all the PC gamers use. So trying to get those PC gamers to use a console that like they carry around the whole time, it's crazy. Charm, that's all the Gen 5 mods for my Shiny Living Dex. Yo, congrats, that's awesome. Gen 5's a hard one to complete too, so congratulations. Gen 5's the one I have the least amount of in regards to my full Living Dex. Or at least lowest percentage of. Definitely runs a lot better than I expected. Oh, okay. I stole mine from a children's hospital. That's awesome. Congratulations. Wow, how cool. I don't know. I feel like I feel like Nintendo has finally found their console that makes the most sense for their brand. And for me, it would just make more sense to keep making new Switches over and over rather than trying to innovate and make something new when they've already found out what works for them, you know? I don't know, that's the way I see it. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to what they announce and what the Switch 2 is actually going to have with it. Hopefully, the one thing we can all hope for is Joy-Cons that don't so easily get drift. Let's hope. I'm praying for Joy-Cons without drift, please. That'd be nice. The one thing I hope they don't do is make a bunch of changes to the Pro Controller, because I think the Pro Controller for Switch is actually really solid. Like, I bought this Pro Controller when the Switch first came out. It's 7 years now. This controller has no issues. No drift, no nothing. Like, this Pro Controller is solid. I think in my time of playing, like, when I played, like, Rocket League and stuff like that, I had a Pro Controller... Or, sorry, I had a PS4 controller. And I think in my time playing Rocket League, I played Rocket League for about 2016, so about 8 years. I think I've gone through, like, 9 or 10 different controllers. And yet this controller, this Pro Controller, I have never had a single issue with. So I really hope they keep use the Steam controller. That's true. Okay, so I used the Steam controller, I used the Xbox controller for a little bit. And then I used PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 controllers. I've gone through 2 PlayStation 5 controllers. I went through about 5 PlayStation 4 controllers. I used 1 Steam controller, which worked well. And then the Xbox controller I went through 3 of. So that's like 10 plus controllers between all the different kinds of controllers that I use playing Rocket League. And this Pro Controller has lasted me 7 years without a single issue. No drift, no nothing. I hope they keep the Pro Controller the exact same. You went through 2 PS5s? Yeah, dude, this is my... How? Dude, I'm telling you, they get stick drift. I don't know, maybe it's because in Rocket League I do a lot of, like, really harsh... Like, I mean, when I'm playing Rocket League, I really flick this around a lot, you know? Like, you're flicking this around a lot to do specific mechanics and flips and stuff like that, but it would get stick drift. But the thing is, I don't have to buy a new controller because you go to Best Buy and you put a... The really cool thing about Best Buy is you get a 3-year warranty on your controllers. So I think I spend like $20 every time I go to get a new controller. I don't spend like a new 100 or like whatever, how much it costs, $80 to get a controller. I spend $20 and I can just transfer them out. If you go in and say, oh, it has stick drift, as long as you have the box that you got it in, you say it has stick drift. As long as they check my account for the receipt and then like, all right, cool, and they take it. They don't even check it. They just take it back. They say, all right, cool. They don't check for the stick drift or anything. They're just like, oh, all right. You can just use the Nintendo Switch Pro controllers on Switch too. Well, I know, but I hope they make a new Switch Pro controller, because if they make it anything like this one, God, I'm gonna be happy for it. Jason, you have a Switch Pro controller, right? Wait, no, of course you do. There's no way you don't have a Switch Pro controller. It's due to dirty hands. I do have dirty hands. This is true. Stop playing while eating Cheetos. They're just really yummy. Yeah? I mean, you'd agree, right? The Switch Pro controller is goated. Gone through 2? You've gone through 2 of them? Maybe I just don't play intensive games on Switch. To be fair, I just shiny hunt on Switch, so am I really gonna, like, do something that's gonna hurt my Pro controller? I don't know. At least... Oh, Smash Brothers. Okay, so that's fair. If I play Smash Brothers, I'd probably go through more controllers. But this one's been great to me. Wear Pro controllers out, yeah. That does make sense. I forget that Smash exists, and that's a huge game that would probably wear out Pro controllers. But even then, if you're playing Smash Bros. Ultimate, wouldn't you play on a GameCube controller? Or at least if you're a huge Smash person? I feel like GameCube controllers are still like the go-to controllers for Smash players. But I don't use it as much as my... Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like GameCube controllers go way farther. Dude, I also feel like outside of people smashing their GameCube controllers when they lose and getting upset, GameCube controllers last a lifetime. Like, you could have a GameCube controller and that thing's gonna last for years. It feels like. You're gonna be able to pass that down to your kids for them to play competitively. Have bad drift? Oh, do they really? Interesting. Really crappy C-stick build? Interesting. Okay, well then never mind. I don't play Smash. I don't know what people look for in a controller for Smash. Because for me, playing Rocket League, the biggest thing is stick drift. Like, I just get stick drift a lot with my controllers. Use single Joy-Con to play Smash Bros? That's the most unhinged thing I've ever heard. Using a single Joy-Con to play Smash Bros. Is the most unhinged thing I've ever heard. That's insane. I think out of 10 game controllers, only 3 of them don't have drift. Damn. That's crazy. I guess especially with Melee, dude, you're probably ruining those controllers really quickly. I would love to know how much, like, a person like Hungrybox, how many GameCube controllers they've gone through. Like, how many GameCube controllers have you just absolutely destroyed? I've been around the Melee community since the beginning. You have to take literally nothing they say as truth. They exaggerate everything. I want to know how many controllers, like, a guy like Hungrybox or Mango has gone through. Because I'm assuming now there's, like, third-party companies that make better GameCube controllers that don't wear out, or at least as quickly. Has Nintendo sued Palworld yet? No, they're not going to sue Palworld. Everyone was getting fussed out like they were going to sue Palworld. They're not going to sue Palworld. They'd have to go through such a legal battle to fight a company like that. They're not going to sue them. The only thing they could sue for is like the actual taken assets, like maybe like Meowth's Galarian Meowth's like mouth and eyes and stuff like that. But like, no. Has Nintendo sued NeoHere yet? I can't legally speak on that. So I won't. The Nintendo ninjas will kill me if I do. Copyright infringement cases are super annoying. Yeah, well, it's so, I mean, like, it's just not worth the fight, bro. People like Power World. Let them like Power World. It's fine. Like, people talk about, like, Power World like it's like the Pokemon killer. It's not actually going to kill Pokemon. Pokemon's going to be just fine. More Pokemon games doesn't actually hurt Pokemon. It just makes people more... And Power World isn't even like Pokemon. It's more Arc. I really hope Pokemon Power World creates competition for Pokemon games of better quality, so they force Pokemon companies to slow down the schedule. That's not going to happen. One, Power World does not actually compete with Pokemon. It doesn't. People talk about Power World as if it competes with Pokemon. It doesn't. It's a completely different game. It's not Pokemon. It's not. There's no gyms. There's no like champion. It's not. Power World doesn't actually compete with Pokemon. All it does is show Pokemon that, like, if they were to make a Pokemon related game that was more like survival-esque, that people would play it. That's all it's proven. But Power World is nothing like a Pokemon game, and it's not going to change their schedule. Wishful thinking, Neo. Wishful thinking. Well, I'm getting rid of your copium now. I'm unplugging your copium intake because it's not happening. Especially with Pokemon's need to create merchandise and cards and anime and all the other things they need to make, they're not going to slow down the schedule for that. For a game that doesn't actually bite into their profits at all. At the end of the day, Power World, or what, I forget the name of the company, but them making Power World doesn't hurt them at all. So, Epic. True. Yeah, the games barely make any money. Despite the fact that they sell really well, they don't make a lot of money. Especially because they require much more manpower than, say, like making plushies. Like, creating a new Pokemon game takes a lot more work and time than creating a new plushie to sell. And as long as Game Freak keeps making new Pokemon designs for them to make plushies out of, Pokemon's gonna be doing just fine. It's unfortunate that's the way it is, because it means that we're probably not going to get hyper-improved Pokemon games for a long time, but hope ZA is good. I'm not going to say whether or not I think it's good, because I don't know, and I will wait until there's a trailer in August. Or whenever a trailer comes out. And we can Shiny Hunt Zygarde, maybe? You can Shiny Hunt... I would... Okay, that's Cope. You're probably not going to be able to Shiny Hunt Zygarde. You can Shiny Hunt Zygarde in Dynamax Ventures, but... we weren't able to hunt any of the legendaries in Arceus, so I don't think any of the legendaries are going to be shiny huntable in ZA either. So, I would let go of that Cope. This is more Cope. Again, I would just let go of it and move on to... just go Dynamax Adventure Hunt for Zygarde now. Like, it's your best chance. To name it Hank after my Greyhound. Well, you can always start a new game with the DLC and just run through it real quickly. Do 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 do. If you make a new account, do you have to rebuy the DLC? All purchase transfer. Okay, cool. Yeah, but you know how inconsistent how inconsistent winning that thing is. Yeah, but you're gonna have a better chance getting a shiny Zygarde with the inconsistent winning of DAs than being able to hunt it in Legends ZA. Like, I'm telling you now, you're better off just starting now. Because the chances of Zygarde being huntable in Legends EA is little to none. To watch the clock change from 2:59 to 2, wouldn't it change? But you're in spring forward, not fall back, right? Unless Australia is backwards. I don't know how that works. Wouldn't you be in spring forward, so it would jump forward to 4? You get an extra hour in Australia, I hope. Just in the southern hemisphere. Does that change whether or not you fall back or spring forward? I didn't know that. I didn't know that changes that. It does. It's like the direction water spins in toilets. That was actually disproven recently by Mark Rober. That being in the southern hemisphere or the northern hemisphere doesn't change which way the water spins in the toilet. It's just the way the jets face. I already know that. Well, you just said it's different like that. But that's not true. I feel like you're capping here. Bro got caught. And now he's I know everything. Alright. Alright, that's enough. That's enough of that. You talk about Mark Rober remind me somehow that I need to finish my living decks non-shiny. How did that even happen? How? How did me saying Mark Rober do that for you? Brains work in mysterious ways, I guess. I guess so, huh? We all know how avid of a living deck shiny hunter Mark Rober is. We all know how it works. With most of the mods being on Switch, it shouldn't be too hard, but man, BSP sucks all. True! What are you missing, Shadow? Good night now. Shiny also in 5 checks. Alright, good night. Dude, I still can't believe I got Shiny Ditto in Pokemon Sleep last night. That's crazy. That's such a W moment. I love Shiny Ditto. I gotta get that thing to level 50 ASAP. So I have every one of my living decks, but I'm not the OT, so on some of them. What's annoying are the new version exclusives. Yeah, those can get really frustrating. I hear that. I've really got to get a curtain for this window now that it's summertime, because it is so bright. I probably need to think about doing that before the Hoenn event happens. Do 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 do. Yeah, you could breed the version exclusives. That's actually a good point. You could do that. Banked actually has a genius plan here. Bro's brain blasting right now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do something real quick. Alright. Sorry. I was doing something. For Paradox Legendaries? Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are rough. I actually haven't even gotten mine yet. Despite the fact that I have the Indigo Disc Living Dex completed, I haven't gotten my version exclusive Paradox Legendaries. I need to do those eventually. I feel like I'll need to, for my Living Dex, make a shiny Living Dex and a regular Living Dex, so I can always complete a Pokedex by transferring in. That's the annoying part about when Pokemon games first come out, though. I kind of wish you could transfer... Pokemon Home communication happened right as a new Pokemon game came out. You know? Do-do-do... It would be nice to have home connection as soon as Pokemon games come out, because then you can get the Shiny Charm really quickly outside of all the new Pokemon you need to capture. But instead you have to recapture all the Pokemon to get the Shiny Charm in a new game when it comes out, which is fine. I guess it keeps up like the consistency of actually completing the dex, but still it's annoying. It's not fun, okay? Especially since I'm a dum-dum who can play the BSP Pokedex. Yeah, it's silly. You should just give us the ability to... Like, why isn't home connection there immediately? Especially with, like, Ilka, right? Like, you're telling me... So, Ilka works on Pokemon Home. You're telling me you couldn't send over the data of like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet before the games come out so that Ilka could work on the connection to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet before the games dropped? Because right now, how it usually works is we don't get like Pokemon Home communication between the new games until like 5 months later. It's like, you know, November, December, December to January, January, February, February to March, and then maybe it comes out then, but usually it's March to April. 5 months before you can transfer in old Pokemon into the game. It's insane. They're scared of leaks or something? I don't know if that's true, because regardless of how hard they try, their stuff always gets leaked. Especially new Pokemon games, dude. New Pokemon games will hit the market before they even drop. You have people buying, like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on Facebook Marketplace and playing it before the games come out. Like that, they are not worried about that. Before the end of the stream, yo, what's up, calibrating? Welcome back to the stream. It just seems like a silly thing. Like, I don't know why they don't do it. Plus, they say they're scared of leaks, but Pokemon leaks their stuff more often than not. Like, do you guys remember when all the Pokemon for the Teal Mask leaked through Pokemon Home? It's like, dude, come on, guys. Leaks always happen. They can't help it. Leaks have been happening since, like... Leaks have been happening for a long time, but leaks have really started happening. I remember the first major leak was the Sun and Moon Pokedex leak. That was the first real big leak that I remember happening. Because they put out the game demo and then forgot to scrub all of the Pokemon from the game demo. So the entire Pokedex, or the entire Sun and Moon Pokedex was leaked from the game demo they put out. It's ready for maintenance the day of for Indigo Disc. Yeah, but why can't they do that for, like, Scarlet and Violet? Why can't they do maintenance the day that Scarlet and Violet drops in Japan? Like, that just seems more simple to me. You could do that the same way, so we get Pokemon Home the day of. Because Pokemon Legends ZA is going to come out. There's going to be new Pokemon for me to hunt. I'm going to hunt them in, like, 3 weeks. And I'm going to have them sitting in that game until, you know, until whenever. Until Pokemon Home becomes available. It's just how it's going to go. Trying to get shiny Wormadam and PLA today. Wish me luck. Dude, you're going to need it. Dang. And trees? Ew. Yeah, I'm probably just going to egg hunt, though, man. Not me. I'm just going to egg hunt. A lot of Masuda Method for me coming up. It's super exciting and fun. Smile. Boy, do I love Masuda hunting. It's super, super pog. 5 male Burmese so far? Yeah, that's even worse. Actually, that's something I didn't think about. How am I gonna... Is there a way to guarantee to breed a female with items when you're Masuda methoding? Is there a way to do that? I don't know breeding mechanics that well. I don't think so. There's no way to guarantee gender? Hold on, wait. Let me look this up. So this was 2014, but interesting, there's no way to know. So what is Burmese gender ratio? Also, I just realized Burmese not in Sword and Shield. Is Burmese in any game? It's only in BSP and PLA. Oh god, I'm gonna have to breed that on 3DS as well. Damn, that sucks. Okay, it's a 50-50. So if I breed 2, there's a... I mean, I should get 1 female, because I need a Wormy and a... I need a Burmy and a Wormadam. If I breed 1, I should be able to get it. If I breed 2, I should be able to get it. Hopefully. Oh, well, that's just the annoying part of Burmy and Wormadam, unfortunately. Whenever I get to that. Yay, more 3DS breeding I have to do. Poggers. I love Masuda Method on the 3DS. It's totally not... Ew. It's so much worse. I hate Masuda Methoding on the 3D on that. It's just not fun. Can you mass release through Pokemon Bank? I don't think you can, right? I feel like they're not gonna get rid of Pokemon Bank, like get rid of the what's it called? Compatibility to Pokemon Bank until all Pokemon are findable on the Switch, which is gonna be a while. Because as long as there's Pokemon that aren't available on the Switch, it doesn't make any sense for them to get rid of Pokemon Bank. I can't see them getting rid of it. Do do do. Well, I guess I'm gonna have a fun time shiny hunting Burmy then. That's gonna be a that's gonna be something. I'm worried that bank will break somehow, so not intentionally getting rid of competitively, but the result will be the same. I mean, if it happens, it happens. It's one of the reasons I need to transfer up my Mew that I have, just so at least I have it in bank before I get the Oxes. Right now, all the Pokemon I have left, I would need to transfer up through bank, so I really need to get that set up. Be better to do it in BSP. Would it? Really? Shiny Charm works on eggs? I don't have a way to get the Shiny Charm, though. I don't have every Pokemon to get the Shiny Charm for. I'd have to transfer up my Living Dex from Sun and Moon, and I'm kind of keeping it there. Howdy. Yo, what's up, Peppy? How you doing, homie? I don't really want to spend more time in BDSP if I'm being honest, though. I don't know, maybe I should. Maybe I need to get over myself. Like, I just don't want to spend more time in BDSP than I have to, especially if I have to get a Shiny Charm I already have in another game. But Joy-Cons plus Pro is better than 3DS? I know, I agree. I don't know, man. I don't want to. I just don't want to. I'm just lazy. I don't want to have to get another Shiny Charm in a game that I already dislike. Like, ew. Especially when that Shiny Charm literally is only there for eggs. Like, ugh, just gross. It's just nasty. Makes me feel icky. Makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm sinning against my Lord and Savior. Oh, dude, this Kabuto is driving me crazy. I really wonder how far we're gonna have to go for it. Are we gonna go double odds on both these hunts? Like, really? I hope not. It better not make me go double odds for both of these, dude. I get we're double odds on this one, but this one better be at least under double odds. Like, let me be free, please. The only thing I like about BDSP Masuda hunting, which I can respect, and I will respect BDSP for, is whenever you get a batch of eggs into your party, instead of you having to run an extra step, like it takes you out of the egg hatching screen, you have to run an extra step to get another hatch going, it actually hatches all of them back to back to back to back to back. Like, they just all hatch at the exact same time, and the cutscenes play back to back with no extra steps being taken in between. Which, for me, I don't understand why it's not in other Pokemon games. Like, you know all the eggs have hit their hatch step. Why do you have to, like, go out of the first egg to take another step to hatch the second? Why can they not all hatch, like, all 5 back to back to back? That doesn't make sense to me. Seems like a weird quirk. We're gonna hit 3,000 on Kabuto. Not today, but on Monday. I swear, here's what I'll say. If we don't have this Kanto Living Dex finished by next Saturday, I'm gonna lose it. If we do not have 2 Kabuto found by next Saturday, something's wrong. Something's not okay. Alright, there's 5 eggs. I just hope this Kabuto's found within the next week, man. I need to finish my other games, though. I really do. I need to get the Deoxys one started. What order should I do it in? I should probably do Deoxys first, so I can start hunting that. And then I'll work on Heart Gold after, and then I'll work on Oshino's Moon. Maybe I'll do Oshino's Moon before Heart Gold. Name the Shiny Charm in that game, though, is bleh. It's bleh. It's definitely bleh. Show me the green lima bean. Show it to me, baby. Let me see that cute little lima bean with eyeballs. Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't make me go to 1,000 eggs. Don't do it. I've already suffered enough with Drampa a while back. I don't need to do this again. I've gone over odds. You've gotten what you want from me. Let me be free. How many of these hunts have gone over odds? Of the 6? 4 of them have went over odds, right? Lorampa, true. It's definitely Lorampa, that's for sure. So of the 6 that we've done, over odds, over odds, over odds, over odds. Yeah, 4 out of the 6 that we had to do for this have gone over odds. Do a backflip to attract a shiny. I don't really know how to do a backflip. Yeah, that's crazy. That 4 out of the 6 of them have gone over odds, when the chance of going over odds is only 37%. I'm just telling you, man. This year, despite everything that's gone on, it's just not been my year. This year's just not been my year. We had some really good luck to start. Well, actually, that's not true. I did find Celebi. I don't know. It just, when it comes to me actually working on my living decks, it has not been a great year for me. I have not done a lot in terms of completing my living decks this year. It's not been good. I need one of these generations to turn me around. I don't care if it's Hoenn, I don't care if it's Sinnoh, I don't care if it's Galar. I need one of these generations to pick us up by the bootstraps and say, alright, I'm in it. I'm here to help you, Neo. You also say that because Indigo just gave you 112 shinies? Yeah. That's what I really need. I need a third... Here's what I need them to do. I need them to give me a third DLC randomly for Scarlet and Violet, just out of nowhere. Ilka's not working on a BDSP remake for this year. They're working on a... what's it called? A third DLC for Scarlet and Violet. Hey, Shadow, do you remember that YouTuber I told you about that's making all the, PLZA videos? Are they still doing that? Have they added more to the fray? I'm surprised after 43 videos you wouldn't have so much that you would just run out of ideas. Like you haven't just milked it to death enough yet. Three more videos since you last mentioned. That's just crazy. That's just nuts. It's impressive. It is. What is hold on, I gotta look at their analytics. it's crazy because even with all of that, in the past 30 days, they are down in views. Even though they've been milking this, the past 30 days, they actually have less channel views than normal. That's impressive. That's impressive. I don't have any shinies, Neo. According to Home, I only have 750. I'm sorry, buddy. How do I reach your level? Mental exhaustion. You have to stop caring about your personal well-being. If you do, then you're on your way. Some form of insanity. And a lot of patience. There you go. You're welcome. Unless you become a Pokemon Go shiny hunter, then, I mean, you'll be fine. You'll make it. Happy monkey circle. Wait, did I even get 5 eggs? Okay, I did. I just thought I was tripping for a second. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Wow. Oh, dude. What the heck? What the hecking heck, Kabuto? Why are you like this? Why is Kabuto like doing this to me? I'm so close to being done, and it wants to just take its sweet time. I couldn't just be like John PM7 and find the shinies so quickly. I have to just take my freaking time. It's just such a major L. It just makes me so sad. Do 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 do. By the way, if you have 750 shinies, you're not actually that far off from me. I don't think I have that many shinies because I don't really keep my duplicates. I have individual shinies. Individual shiny Pokemon, like individual Dex entries, I have over 900. But if you consider, like, repeats, I don't actually have that many shinies. Really. Because, like, if people will be like, oh, I have 1,400 shiny Pokemon. Like, that's cool. You know, I don't have that. I think if I were to look it up on my phone, it would be somewhere in that. Actually, what is it? What's in my Pokemon home right now? Let me look. Let me look here. If I go to Pokemon Home and I look at all the... I have 9 Sneasel, lol, that's impressive. I mean, I think I still have some duplicates from, like, my Pokemon Go hunting days. Look at that Regieleki. Okay, so if I have 1,100 Pokemon in my, if I were to Search by shiny form. Oh, okay, I have 1,087 shiny Pokemon. And all my duplicates are down here. I have 1,087. I don't really know how many of those are duplicates, though. Like, my duplicates start right here. And then there's a lot of duplicates there. Yeah, like, these are all duplicates. So. Summonizations, true. I had zero shame about going to different GameStops for events. Why should you? Who cares? It's on a, like, it's not like there's a limited amount. Like, it'd be weird if they're like, oh, we have a limited amount, we can't actually give out to everyone. Like, who cares, dude? Get as many as you want. Those events are cool nowadays. Like, they're so, like, everyone remembers, like, or at least if you're around, you remember the shiny giveaways for, like, the legendary dogs. And those are cool now. Maybe you have them still lying around. Why do you have so many Zacians? Who needs that many Zacians? At least it's not an eBay shiny, true. I have like 4 each of the legendary beasts. Yeah, that's cool. I think the events are cool though, so you should do it. They said yes, they handed them the cards. Yes, we do have the cards, here you go. Dang, do you... Wait, does your whole family play Pokemon? Does your entire family... Oh no, you sent them to go get a card. That's crazy. I do not have the like mental capacity to ask people I know to go get me something that I want. I will take less of what I want rather than asking people to go do it for me. I would be so embarrassed. Not that you should be embarrassed, but like I would be like, no, I'm not gonna send Georgie into GameStop to get a Pokemon card that she does not care about. I would be so embarrassed, bro. I'd be like, oh no. Oh no. No, don't do that, please. Well, that's why you don't have 9 shiny Giratina like me, Neo. That is true. If only I could be like you and have 9 shiny Giratina. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Actually, you know what? Let me check something real quick. I want to check something. I am signed on and they ignore and subscribe to so many mailing lists I'm not interested in because my sister asked me to enter contests and stuff for her all the time and I have so much trouble. Yeah, just stop doing that. Don't do that. It sounds awful. Guaranteeing is actually the best legendary shiny Rayquaza. Fans can go cope. No, you're still wrong. It's Lunala. People need to stop spewing these lies. If you have an opinion that the best shiny legendary is anything other than Lunala, I'm sorry, you are wrong. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people spewing these bad opinions about shiny legendaries. Rayquaza is overrated. Lunala is the only shiny legendary that's worth that moniker of the best shiny legendary. It's just wrong. It's just old heads. People don't even know Lunala exists. They're like, what is that thing? It looks like a weird bat. Shut up. Appreciate the beauty of the blood moon shiny bat. Like, damn. I watched back the PM7 Plus video from John where he rates his best shiny Pokemon. And he's like, oh, shiny Rayquaza, it's just the best shiny legendary. John, I'm sorry, it's just not true. I've shiny hunted all the legendaries and they're awesome. Lunala's the best though. And I get to say that because I've actually hunted them all. Sorry, don't want to be like super pompous about all of this, but I actually hunted all the shiny legendaries. He's just mad that he failed like 3 shiny Lunalas in his he's just mad he failed like 3 shiny Lunalas in his everything is legendary in Pokemon Scarlet. He's just pissed off. He actually just doesn't appreciate it because he doesn't understand. He just doesn't get it. Bro, by the way, so I love these remixes, right? This is the remix I found when I found Arceus. It is Glitch City and it's Glitch City's vibing on Outside Island on Game Shops. It is so cool to me that I've been listening to these songs for as long as I have, and Glitch City is now part of our events. Like, I got to talk to her. I was like, oh, dude, that's so cool. Like, the person I've been listening to from the music of for a long time, I actually get to talk to because they're a part of our events. It's just so cool. Has a touchscreen when on home. They almost never used it. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they don't use the touchscreen functionality. Is there any games that use the touchscreen functionality on Switch? I don't feel like there is because then it would force you to play handheld. Pokemon Ranger remake? Question mark? Ayo. It's like the thing with the AR functionality on the back of these Joy-Cons. It's like, what do they ever use this for? Like, ever. They never used it for anything. Maybe in like 1-2 Switch? That was it. Ring Fit? Oh, do they use the touchscreen in Ring Fit as well? Oh, no, you're saying they use this for Ring Fit. I actually didn't realize how big Ring Fit was. I thought Ring Fit was like a little thing they made. I was like, oh, it's kind of cute. Some people enjoy it, but apparently it's like pretty big. Is what I've heard. Excuse me. Oh, Kabuto, when will you be Lima? Used for either really niche things or mobile games? Oh, interesting. Alright, come on, Kabuto. We can have at least one of you show up this stream, right? One shiny Kabuto this stream, come on. Help me out. I forgot Pokemon Quest was a thing. Do they still keep making updates to Pokemon Quest and adding Pokemon into it, or has this been stopped being updated for a while? There hasn't been an update in years. Oh, okay. Alright then. I was confused. No legendary is appropriately purple, so the best one, in my opinion, does not exist yet. Cresselia is close, though. Appropriately purple? What does that mean? What does appropriately purple mean? Alright, are they inappropriately purple? Eh? Purple's my favorite color? As in, like, they don't look good with the purple? Is that what you're saying? Is that what appropriately purple means? Like they look good with the purple shiny? Yeah, or not enough purple? Oh, okay. Got you, got you. Only in China, though. Interesting. It's interesting that it gets updated in China. Maybe it's really big in China, we just don't know it. Someday there will be the perfect purple shiny, and I will collect so many. Is there really not a single good purple shiny out there? I feel like that can't be right. There has to be some good purple shinies out there. There's like 1,035 different species of Pokemon and not a single one has a purple shiny that's worth hunting. Maybe your standards for purple is just too high then. There are a lot of decent ones, but not the perfect one. I'll know it when I'll see it. Lapras? Yeah, Lapras is one of them. Do you think your standards for purple is just too high? If not a single purple shiny suits your fancy? Swampert isn't perfect. I do love the purple and orange on Mudkip. The purple and orange is a really weird but really nice color combination, in all honesty. Vacorin is very good. A lot of them tend to shade too pink. Really? Interesting. Alright, well, when new Pokemon come out and they have a purple shiny, I want to hear your perspective. I need to know now. Now I need to know when the purple... I want to know what your, like, opinion of a perfect purple shiny is. I'm very picky about my purple... No, I picked up on that. I picked up on your purple pickiness. You picked a pack of purple pickies. I picked up on that. Heard you loud and clear. I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, if we were to remake a shiny and it could be purple... what would it be, you know? Like how, like, what is your perfect purple shiny? I want to know this, so if I ever get to design a shiny Pokemon, I can make the perfect purple shiny. I'm very picky about my greens. Yeah, but green... Whoa, voice crack. Green makes a little bit more sense because green can be really gross or really good. Like, green is a lot harder to nail because it's like, it can be like puke green, ew, or like a very clean, like forest green sort of thing, you know? Like that green! Like that green, baby! Finally! Shiny freaking Kabuto. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Also, I tell you, it is always the first egg or the last egg of the batch, and this one was the first one. Oh, dude. Shiny Kabuto. Freaking crisp and clean. God, I love it. Nature guesses, I'm gonna guess sassy. I always guess sassy. Guess your natures. Hatch the whole batch? I will. Just wait. Nature guesses, put them in chat. I'm guessing sassy. I always guess sassy. Oh, dude, one more. We finally found Lima. We finally found Lima. Our little Lima bean is finally here. Thank God, dude. One more, baby, one more. One more, baby. Alright, I'm gonna guess sassy. It's hasty. That's actually a really bad ability for it, right? Plus speed, minus defense. Yeah, that's awful. Alright, well. GG. Shiny Kabuto. Oh, I feel so good, dude. Imagine the 2-in-1 batch and we're just done with this. Imagine. Hold. There's still 4 eggs. We could get 2-in-1 batch. Oh, dude, thank God. That feels so good. Feels so nice. Over odds, but it happened. That's all that matters. One more Kabuto, and we can finally finish the Kanto Living Dex. It didn't go double odds, and that's all I care about. It didn't go double odds. That is all I care about. Finally. Finally. Now, I think I'm going to continue Masuda method on this game until we find both Kabutos, because I don't really have faith in the Shiny Charm odds one. I just don't. So, we're just going to keep going. Oh, dude, thank God. We done did it. Maybe first egg and last egg of the batch, both shiny. Just finish off Kabuto and Kabutops. Double up heart. Kabuto, that one's for you. Bam, damn. You can't even hunt it on that game. It's shield, sword, not shield. That's true. I would have to start hunting my next Pokemon, and I'm not going to do that, so. Alright, let's go name this thing Lima. Oh, dude, I feel so nice. Thank God, dude. I'm so happy. I'm so happy we finally got this freaking Kabuto. It took so long. Yes, little Kabuto. Your name shall be... Okay, dang it. I forget that it doesn't put the Kabuto name in there. And I have to actually, like... just start spelling it. Alright. We shall name it Lima, after Lima Bean. Lima the Kabuto. There it is. Alright, let's put this dude away, and let's start working on our next batch. Mr. Lima Bean, into the shiny box with you. I gotta get these Pokemon. Why are these in the shiny box? You're not even shiny. Alright, guys. Well done, me old fruit. Dude, thank you, Guy. Guy, how are you this morning? Me old bloke? Morning, just here lurking while working, lol. Hey, thank you for lurking while working. We just found a shiny Kabuto. Feels good. One away. One away from finishing this entire Kanto Living Dex. Oh, we're almost there. Alright. Let me do this. Let me reset the count back down to 0. And let's just keep going till the end of stream. Maybe we can find 2 in 1 stream. Poggers? Question mark? Maybe. Any truers? How are you doing, Mr. Rod? How's my bloke Rodwell doing, huh? You got this? I believe. We'll see. Alright, let's go back to this. There we go. Alright, let's find our last Kabuto. We only need one more. One more Kabuto for Kabutops, and we have finished the Kanto Living Dex. All 151 original shiny Kanto Pokemon have been found. I still need to transfer up my Pinsir from Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, and I need to transfer up my Mew from Emerald. But once I get those 2 done, they're all in Pokemon Home, completed and done. Congrats on the first Lima. Thank you. Only one more to go. We're definitely going to complete this by next week now. I'm going to find a shiny Kabuto in a week. I believe in myself. I don't know if Guy's still here. I hope Guy's having a great day. Guy, I hope you're having a great day. Love you, me old bloke. This song already played. No. We're not playing the same song over and over. We're in a good mood right now. We just found Lima. Now we're just looking for Beanstalk. All we need is Beanstalk, baby. Let's freaking go. Pupitar and Boldore are really close. Pupitar looks too pink in some games, though, and Boldore's eyes throw off the look. Really? But you like the blue on Boldore as well? Well, also, by the way, Shinies change by game anyways. Like, Shinies just change per game, so... I don't think you can say, like, it's going to be perfect in every game. Because it can't really be perfect in every game, because Shinies between each game change how they look anyways. Like, that's just constant across every Shiny, because the models change and stuff like that. Dude, it feels so good. Dude, if we can find both today, oh my gosh, what a poggers moment. I believe in the kid. I am the kid. I believe in me. I missed the Kabuto. Yeah, unfortunately you did. You can rewind a little bit though. Just rewind the stream a little bit. Trust me, it's still there. We're gonna go for our second one now though. We're not done just yet. We still have about 20 minutes left in the stream. 25 minutes left in the stream. We're going for a second Kabuto. We need Kabuto still. We're not done just yet. We were talking about green when it showed up. That is a funny clip. Puke green or forest green? That green, baby! Has its faults, but the rewind function is goated. Oh, dude, I know. Do you realize how many times I'll so I'm a huge... Just to learn a little bit about me. I'm new, hashtag shine luck. Thank you, Zenkais, or welcome to the stream, Zenkais. We just found a shiny Kabuto. Like, we just found it. If you rewind, like, 10 minutes. Or 5 minutes. I'm a huge Tarek stan. I watch Tarek all the time on Twitch, and I'll join a Tarek stream, and everyone will be pogging and being like, that clip was insane. I can't believe you hit that shot. And there's no way for me to rewind the stream to go watch it. I have to click clip, and then watch my clip back, and then delete the clip. Like, there's no way for me to just watch... Like, just rewind a few seconds. And, I mean, if Twitch could figure that out, bro, people would, I promise you, would make the viewing experience on Twitch so much better. It's the one thing about YouTube that's just so good. What's up, Poppy? Yo, what's up, Mr. Plug? How you doing, home dog? We just found a shiny Kabuto, so we're only one away from finishing the living deck, the Kanto living decks. Uno mas. And then we have Hoenn. When is stream over today? In about 25 minutes. Big chillin'. Glad to hear you're big chillin'. Glad to hear it. Home dog. Home skillet. $25 minutes to get the second Cabby Boy. Yeah, I believe. I think we can get a second one today. If not, guys, we're definitely going to find it before the end of the next week. We'll be on Hoenn before the end of next week. Now that the first Kabuto's done, I've turned back around. Now that the first Kabuto's done, I only have one left. I'm feeling it in my bones. I'm feeling it in my bones. I feel it. And Heart Gold Soul Silver? What do you mean in Heart Gold? What's in Heart Gold Soul Silver? Do you think you will get all generations for shiny living decks? I'm currently working on that, Zenkais. We are now at 930 out of 1035, so I'm only missing 105 shiny Pokemon. That's all I'm missing. All my homies hate Krabby. We really do hate Krabby. Krabby did me dirty, and it was not fair. If you'd like to see all the shiny Pokemon I have found, Zenkai's exclamation point shiny in chat will lead you to a Google Doc that has all of my shinies in it. Are you gonna hunt in Heart Gold Soul Silver Black and White? Probably not. I don't know what I'd hunt in those. I don't know what I would hunt in those games. Heart Gold Soul Silver, I can't think of a single Pokemon that I would need in those games to find. Black and White, same thing. Maybe I'll hunt in the Black and White remakes if they give me a way to hunt Victini. And Genesect and all of them. But until then, probably not. By the way, this Switch has not found a shiny. This Switch has found 4 shinies in a row now. Ammonite, Ammonite 2, Aerodactyl, and Kabuto. This Switch has not found a shiny at all. Black and White, the monkeys. Nah, I would just Masuda hunt those in Sun and Moon. I actually found out I have a Panseer Friend Safari, so I might do Panseer in Friend Safari. I'm actually thinking about doing some Friend Safari hunts too. I went through my Friend Safaris recently on my Pokemon X file and found that there's like 10 or 11 Pokemon I can hunt through it. So I might do Friend Safari in a little bit. To give us mythical quests like Arceus did with Manaphy, Darkrai, and Shaman. I still need a non-Go, Hoopa, and Diancie. Yeah, I hope so. I hope they do that as well. It'd be even cooler if we could shiny hunt them, but that's Mega Copium. That's not going to happen. So I'm not even going to really give it credence. That's just my shiny hunter brain talking. Because we all know that's not going to happen. Oh, what a W moment. Wait, that shiny Kabuto. Hold on, I'm rewinding it to check my shiny Kabuto find. Okay, it was Star Sparkles. I was wondering if the Kabuto was Square Sparkles. It was not. No, I missed the Kabuto. I know. I know, I'm sorry, buddy. But, hey, we're still here. We're still hunting. We're not done, too. We're not done yet. We still got one more before the Kanto Living Dex is over. We still got one more left. Uno mas. We can't give up until the Kabutops is done as well, so... We got Kabuto and Kabutops cooking here. Gotta hop back to work doing some polls for upcoming... Alright, sounds good. Peace, homie. L, right switch? It really is an L. The right switch really needs to pick up its shiny hunting because it has been falling behind this left switch. I mean, if this left switch is able to find a second shiny Kabuto Masuda hunt before this one shows up in 1365, I understand the odds are worse, but it's also double odds. This one's just been struggling. So it's just not having a good time. It's just really not. Oh god, wait, here it comes. Yep. Yep. I knew it was Jungle Meal. I knew it was Jungle Meal. Kirby is a pink guy. 1, 2, hot milk, cause Kirby's very cute. So true, Neo. So flippity flippin' true. Bow, bow, bow. New theory, the Z in Legend ZA stands for Zygarde and A stands for Delta, like Gen 3 remakes Delta. Why would it stand for Delta when Delta there was a Delta episode in ORAS. Also, A doesn't stand for Delta. Triangle stands for Delta. Triangle means Delta, not A. So it's just Z to A. Probably also because AZ backwards is ZA. So I think it's more along those lines. I mean, it was worth a shot, but yeah, the Delta episode already exists. I don't think they're just I don't even know what that would mean anyways. Z definitely stands for Zygarde. The one thing that a lot of people are saying is like ZA means there's now an A legendary. Like instead of it being just AZ backwards, it's Z for Zygarde and A for something else. Which, I mean, okay, this is the third time the song is played. Why is YouTube Shuffle so bad? I'm not fully against the idea of ZA existing, or like an A legendary existing. I just don't understand why like that's the go-to. Like, oh yeah, this is happening. By the way, Arceus. I guess it could be Arceus, that is true. A is for Apom. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't think there will be an A legendary either. It would be interesting if it was Zygarde and Arceus, but maybe it's the ultimate weapon legendary? It could be. Did they not use Zygarde's power for ultimate legend? Well, I guess Zygarde's about balance, right? I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not really making any like theories or anything until we get our first trailer. So I'm just gonna wait till our first trailer comes out in like August, and then I'll have my opinions. But until then, I'm like, whatever. I'm interested to see what the art style looks like, because if it all takes place in Lumio City, is the art style going to be a lot like the original Legends game, like Legends Arceus, or is it going to have its own art style? I'm interested to see. All right, gamers, we got like 15 minutes left. We'll probably get to like 25 Kabuto on the left hand, and we'll just get as far as we can with the right hand screen. Unfortunately, it looks like we are going to end with only one Kabuto, but that means next week we're going to finish this Kanto Living Dex, I believe. I'm kind of expecting a lot from Legends EA because it's coming out in 2025. I think it's coming out in 2025 because it was supposed to be on the Switch 2 and the Switch. And because the Switch 2 got delayed until 2025, that's why the game isn't coming out until 2025. I'm just hoping for purple clothes and hair again. My wants are simple. Bro just wants purple anything. Just give me purple. As long as there's purple, he's happy. They announced Switch 2? No, but they're according to the people who were making games for Switch 2, supposedly it's delayed until 2025. But yes, I'm pretty sure they're going to be making a sequel to the Switch. I don't know if it's called Switch 2 or what it's called, but it's been in the rumor mill for a long time by people who are supposedly getting development kits and stuff like that. So, we'll have to see. I'm not certain. I don't think it's called Switch Attached. I don't believe that. It'd be really weird if it was. I would love a new Mario game, not 2D though. I would love a Mario Odyssey 2. But we'll have to see. Don't believe anything you see online, friends. I'm willing to believe the rumors about Nintendo Switch being delayed till 2025 a little bit more, just because it comes from people who are actually developing games for the console. Like, it's not just like random people saying it online. It's like people who are talking to news outlets and talking about the fact that the games that they were making for the console have been delayed due to the console being delayed. So, Pokemon leakers, I wouldn't believe. But, like, the leakers who are talking, like, this is not just, like, any bozo on the street saying it. Like, these are people who are actively making the games for the new console coming out, who have received dev kits for it. So, I think it holds a little bit more water than those other rumors. But I don't know. We'll have to see. All in due time, we will learn. It just seems like now that the Switch is 8 years old, or sorry, 7 years old, we should be hearing something new about a console, about a Switch 2 soon. And if it's not for this holiday, it would probably be for next May. I lost trust in Riddler Coup. Yeah, I think for a while there he had some inside knowledge, but it's definitely now he has lost most all credibility. And the people who, like, go to bat for him on Twitter and say, like, oh my gosh, like, you just don't understand Riddler Coup, he obviously trolls all the time. It's like, well, you can't really expect people to believe in your reliance as a leaker if you continuously troll and make fake posts all the time. Like, you can only make so many fake posts before it goes from trolling to you just don't know anything. You know? So, Coup has lost a lot of credibility with the announcement of Legend ZA. At least in my opinion, he has. This is 3x, right? 4, okay. I think for a while though, his like during Sword and Shield and during Legend ZA, he definitely had some insider stuff. Like he for sure had some insider stuff during Legends, not Legends ZA, sorry, Legends Arceus. And even some of Scarlet and Violet, he had some. But, because I remember Scarlet and Violet, he was also talking about, like, the Pokemon with riddles, like, you know, the Sushi Master and the Sushi Mon and stuff like that. And that was Dondozo and Tatsugiri. He definitely had something going on, but whoever his leak was, ever since the DLC started being worked on, he hasn't been on top of it. Like, hinting at Hydrapple being Bug Dragon, or talking about Black and White, or Johto remakes, you know, like... And instead we got Legend ZA. Like whoever his insider was is no longer on the inside. So, which means anything that Riddler Coup says is probably take it with a grain of salt. And also, if you make enough riddles that are just vague enough, eventually you can say like, oh, that's what I was talking about, but you don't really know. His source probably fell off. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. And then because he liked the amount of popularity or amount of Twitter followers, or, you know, just the level of success he got from posting riddles, he just decided to keep doing it, even though he decided to keep doing it based off what, like, the internet or what the general consensus was of what was coming out, and then he was wrong. Because no one expected Legend ZA. Like, no one actually expected it. I don't even think, you know, usually after a Pokemon Direct or a Pokemon Presents, there will be some random 4chan post that actually posted the game beforehand and everyone wrote it off. And then it's like, oh my gosh, wait, this was real. There was nothing like that, at least from what I heard. There was nothing like that for Legend ZA. Like, I don't think there was a single source that came out from, like, 4chan or something that actually said what the game was. That it was actually right. I don't think so. I just want another Scarlet and Violet free update for the rest of the info and the Pokemon we need, like Herba Mystica and Iron Leaves and Walking Wake. What is that? What do you mean? What about those Pokemon? More lore? I mean, why do you need more lore? I mean, what are they gonna say? They're just Paradox Pokemon. They're kind of like. They are only event Pokemon? Well, yeah, but they did 2 events for them, so if you missed it, like, you missed it, you know. I'm sure in a later game they'll probably be available. Like, they're probably going to make all the later, like, in a later game, they'll probably make them all shiny huntable as well. You know, like all your Paradox Pokemon that weren't shiny huntable, like Gouging Fire, Raging Bolt, Walking Wake. We'll make those shiny huntable. So I would just hold off. Just wait until a new game comes out. Where did the Herba Mystica come from? Who was the monkey in the book? I mean, not everything they put in there is intended to be something. I think some of it is left up to interpretation, but I don't think everything they put into, like, pictures and stuff needs to be directly interpreted as something that exists. You know? Like, the monkey in the book could have just represented an old Pokemon that we will never see. I don't, like... Pokemon lore is not that intensive to where everything they say actually means something. Pokemon lore's never been that way. Pokemon lore doesn't make a lot of sense. They change what things mean all the time. They change how things work. Like, there's no, like, consistency in it. So to expect there to be consistency in, like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where, like, there already is confusing, like, about how the Paradox Pokemon exists and stuff like that, I would just, like, I don't think we're ever gonna get a real explanation to it. I remember seeing someone posted, like, a screenshot of, like, just, it was 4 shiny sparkles, right? And there was, like, blue, pink, yellow, and green, right? Blue, and they said in their theory, like, oh, blue represents, what's it called? Terrapagos, and pink represents Pekarunt, and green represents Ogerpon, so yellow's gonna represent something. It's gonna be a new Pokemon. It's the Gorilla Pokemon coming out. It's like, guys, it's just 4 primary colors. Like we're putting too much headspace into this. We're thinking too much on this. It is let's just stop. It's wait till Pokemon does something. But until then, theorizing on that stuff is like, it's like, guys, come on. It's just 4 colors. Yeah, it's just 4 colors. It's just 4 primary colors. It doesn't actually mean anything. Now, could we get another mythical that has to represent the yellow sparkle? I mean, sure, it could happen, but it's like, to say this is going to happen or this is likely, it's like, guys, you gotta calm down. Like, we're not actually doing this, are we? We're not gonna pretend like we're about to get a new mythical or something because of 4 random colors they put in a random Twitter post on a random photo. Like, one of the big problems with Pokemon fans, or something that we do often, is we hype ourselves up with these crazy theories and just like, oh my gosh, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. And then when the actual thing happens, it's not that exciting. And we hype ourselves up like it's gonna be the greatest thing to ever happen, and then it's just a regular Pokemon event or something regularly that happens in Pokemon. It's not that exciting. So it's like, let's calm down. Let's not overextend a little bit and think like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be the greatest thing to ever touch the earth of Pokemon. Like, just experience it. Stop trying to figure it all out and just experience it. You'll enjoy it more anyways, trust me. Those 4 colors, just the ones on the mega symbol thing? Yep. I can't believe it, bro. It's crazy. Do 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 do. Alright, we're going to do one more batch of Kabuto after this because I have a batch ready to go, and then we're going to go from there. And we're going to end stream. We'll do one more batch of Kabuto after this, see if we can hit something. We could say those 4 stars are the starters in Pikachu. I mean, you could say anything for those colors. It's just common colors. I don't like, it's, again, we're theorizing too much. Not everything that Pokemon tweets out or releases is a hint at something bigger happening. It's one of the things where, like, ever since they started leaving hints to older games, or to newer games in old games, you know, like, you know, the grapes and the oranges in Pokemon Sword and Shield, or not Mega, G-Max, Toxtricity, and Sun and Moon. Like, everyone thinks everything is a hint, and it's like, okay, not everything is a hint, guys. Some things are just artistically chosen because they think it looks good. Not everything is a hint. It's cool that they leave those hints for those games in them. Like, they leave those hints around. That is cool. But it's also, it makes it very annoying because it makes everyone overanalyze everything, and that's very obnoxious. With people overanalyzing every single thing. Did you see the hint for Legends ZA and Levincia in Scarlet and Violet? No, I did not. Oh, you mean the text being the same? I don't know if that's true. Like the text on the sign being the same, because the text on the sign means something completely different. Like it's just Pokemon text. It's not actually a hint, because there's no way you would be like, oh my gosh, that's, because all it says is redevelopment plan. Like that's all that text says according to the trailer, and there's no way you would know that from the Pokemon text. So it's not like, you know, it's cool that it was there and it means the same thing, but you're telling me like the sign but in front of those cities says redevelopment plan? I don't know. I think it's just common. I think they just reuse the asset as Pokemon jargon text. I don't know if it was actually a hint at Legends ZA, because there's no way that hint would make any sense in regards to it being Legends ZA. It just looks like a reused asset in my opinion. But I'm also just a hater. I'm happy that Furfur's back, yeah. Furfur being back is cool. Especially because the only way you could hunt it beforehand is having access to Pokemon Ultra and Ultra Moon and doing, what's it called? Outbreaks for it. Or not outbreaks, SOS method. When I see Aurora's back, my favorite fossil. I'm actually kind of I want to hold off on hunting my Gen 6 living Dex until ZA comes out, because I feel like it'll make those hunts easier to do. Okay, I'm gonna head out now. Have a good day. Love your stream. When are you gonna stream again? I will be streaming. My stream schedule is usually Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday night, and Friday, Saturday mornings. But my stream schedule is a little bit off right now, so next week I'm gonna be streaming from Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday night and Friday morning. That's my stream schedule. You could also just sub and put on post notifications to let you know when I'm streaming. I guess arguably none of the hints make sense without context. Like none of the hints towards the games make sense. Like the grapes and the oranges make no sense towards Scarlet and Violet until after Scarlet and Violet comes out, you know? But whatever. I guess it's fine. It just feels weird that like the text is the hint, which you wouldn't be able to read without knowing what it means, but whatever. Alright, sounds good. Thank you, Zen, for the sub. I appreciate it. See you next stream, homie. What esports are you working on? RL? I don't know. I go to these esports tournaments and I kind of just do what I'm told, because it's like they're for like middle school and high schools. So most of the time I'm commentating RL, or I'm helping like get everyone into a Fortnite lobby. If I'm doing any commentating, I'm doing RL. But if I'm helping with organization, I'll help with anything. I'll help get people, like I'll help get kids where they need to be for their Fortnite game or League of Legends game, you know, it's just whatever. It's for high schoolers and middle schoolers, so it's like, I mostly just try to get people where they need to be, rather than, you know, actually commentate all the time. If I'm commentating, though, I'm commentating Rocket League. I'm not very good at commentating games other than Rocket League. Rocket League's kind of like my one game I commentate. I think I could commentate games, like I could probably commentate Valorant being how much I play it, and I may be able to commentate a little bit of League, but I don't know like enough about all the characters in League to commentate. I think Valorant's the only other game I could probably commentate. To how much success, I don't know. Probably not a lot. But Rocket League's the one game that I like know very well because I competed in it. So I would be able to commentate it. Commentators don't get as much love as they want, man. I'll watch these Valorant commentators, man, and oh my god, they're so impressive. Fortnite gotta be the easiest game to commentate. You would think that, but that game changes so damn much, I don't even know what's happening half the time, bro. I watched this one. See, the last time I commentated, like, you could turn into, like, this weird metal ball and just jump around and stuff. And I was like, what is that? What is that? What's going on here? It was so weird, bro. It doesn't make sense. Fortnite changes so much of their game, which is great for, like, the casual player base, but if you're trying to commentate it, bro, you have to be so in tune with what's happening in Fortnite. I watched a Fortnite clip the other day. They're, like, flying around as superheroes and crap, and just killing each other. Like, I'm like, what is going on? What is happening? I don't understand. I'm too old, bro. I don't get it anymore. Alright, last Kabuto of the day. Kabuto, thank you for showing up at least on one game. Top 3, like, this guy killed that guy, borders closing. Yeah, it can't, I mean, I don't think it's insanely hard. I'm not trying to say it's insanely hard, but I think sometimes it changes so much that it becomes really confusing sometimes. Alrighty, gamers. Well, we are now currently one shiny away from finishing our Living Dex. We will be back on Monday trying to finish that. I'm going to try to work on finishing my Fire Red copy, so whenever we start up our Hoenn Living Dex, we can actually start hunting Deoxys. But you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy it. I will see you guys next week for Monday through Friday streams. 5 streams that week. It'll be awesome. Y'all have a great one. Peace out. Bye!